It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Back home, they're all circled round a butterball turkey while I bow my head over stale beef jerky. I munched on sweets, love Boston baked beans. Found out milk duds stick to your jeans. I'm all alone, but I don't hold a grudge, 'cause I'm first in line for maple nut fudge. Pancakes being poured on the griddle. Charlie Daniels in my head, heating up the fiddle. Truck stop Thanksgiving only comes but once a year. Truck stop Thanksgiving, better stock up on your beer. Truck stop Thanksgiving, wipe the gravy off your face. Truck stop Thanksgiving, pump 7, please say grace. Traffic is heavy and my heart is too. Them rubbers in the glove box will soon be used. I'm paying for a loving and I know it's wrong. A one-legged whore can't wear a thong. Her name is Tina and she's pregnant again, but with just one leg she still looks thin. Next morning she claimed to find religion too. I said, I'm glad you found Jesus, but I've lost your shoe. Truck stop Thanksgiving, wipe the gravy off your face. Bring it home, boy. Truck stop Thanksgiving, pump 7, please say grace. Good night.
How about you? It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. North America and all the ships at sea.
Hit that P, baby.
Christy Lee will be at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin. There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. He's manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee with all the latest in sports. That's a lie. Whatever we feel like doing. If you come to us for sports information, too bad.
Oh, we got some good sports today.
Oh, yeah. Well,
A couple world records.
And here's Tom.
I got to borrow Eddie's pickup truck to bring the candy left over at my house over here.
Why don't you get your own pickup truck?
I think you're missing the point. Didn't have as many trick-or-treaters as usual.
A lot of candy. Here, you do the honors.
I can't read that from here.
Rabbit.
Oh, rabbit. Thank you very much.
That's exactly right.
Why do we do that, Chick?
First day of the month when we're on the air to keep away evil spirits.
Okay, let's hope that it works.
Yeah, it hasn't worked for 35 years, but maybe this month.
Okay, well, maybe it'll give you good luck to win that Powerball.
Yeah, no joke.
We need to organize.
1.2 billion. We got to send out for some tickets.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because we'll share, right? If one of us wins.
Well, it depends on the deal.
What's the deal? Mean?
Okay, first of all, the deal, are we all in agreement he can't be a part of the deal?
No, I'm inventing the deal.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not going to send anybody out on my dime and not get a chance to win.
Nobody said your dime.
Here's the way it works. Whoever buys the tickets can't buy any just for themselves that time. Remember the story we had about? Remember the story we had about some guys? They got together and they sent someone out to get tickets, and he said, "Oh, well, I kept that one." And of course, it was the winner.
He won.
No,
yeah.
no. You can only buy for the group, and everybody's in, no matter what.
Okay.
What about,
I figured you were going to point to Ace.
What about Cosby? He's not going to put any money. I like the way he thinks.
Can someone loan me $2?
What am I saying? Godwin's the one. Hey, can you loan me some money? Mine's in your wallet. Okay, whatever.
I hope you had a great Halloween.
Yes.
Saw some great costumes out there. There was a little bit, I got to tell you right off the bat, I was driving around in a golf cart.
Of course.
To do Halloween. Well, it's just the way my neighborhood's set up. Everybody drives around a golf cart.
Yeah, I know.
It's the best trick-or-treating place in the city.
Snotty prick.
In any event.
Well, it's just simply the best trick-or-treating place.
Now, Willie, when you were a little kid, would you agree? When you were a little boy, we would go trick-or-treat. Was it the best? Was it the greatest?
He's not wrong. It's really good. It's king size. King size, door to door. I'm telling you. The full, really big Snickers bars, the Reese's, and the 4-packs.
When you're that age, every neighborhood is great because people are giving you candy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I'm just saying. But so it was, check local listings, a little chilly, but Hart was in the back seat. And all she kept saying was that she wanted to go to this one special house where they always have the giant candy bar buffet,
Right.
and they have the chicken velvet
Right.
soup and the chicken wings. Well, it turned out that
They moved.
No, the good doctor, they're redoing their kitchen, so they couldn't do it this year.
Oh.
So she burst into tears.
How selfish.
No, they've said they're going to do a big shindig next year.
How selfish and awful.
Yeah.
Wait a whole year.
By
Well,
which
you won't
time
be there.
I will have moved. Thank you.
I was gonna say.
So then I said to Kelly, well, I'm sure we'll have great trick-or-treating in our new neighborhood. She goes,
So-
no, I hear it's not very good there.
So basically, your children are only exposed to disappointment through others.
Yeah.
You never ever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All
But
right,
we
fair
still had a
enough.
great time.
Willie's like, yeah, it's very cool.
It's the. I'll tell you what. In today's world, at least, it's one of the only times that you get to talk to your neighbors.
I actually went back to my old neighborhood and reconnected with neighbors. We had a wonderful time.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's one of the our culture we live in now.
I have plenty of friends, and they're all in this room. And
Well, Josh will tell
my
you.
neighbors to be friends. They're neighbors.
Josh will tell you
and
since he's
get off my lawn.
cracked open a book that we've gone from a culture in which even architecturally, in the old days, the porches were in the front.
Yeah, that's the old days.
Now they're in the back.
Wow. Someone should do an expose on that and find out why.
What's the matter? Did you have money on the Bengals? What's your problem? By the way, could you
Why
explain to
is
me
that?
how the Cleveland Browns, with their second-string non-rapist quarterback, were able to defeat the Bengals? Oh, sorry.
And Joe Burrow's never beaten the Browns. Isn't that weird?
Well, we've jumped subjects again.
And you know, people in the north are backyard people, and people in the south are front yard people.
Oh,
That's what
really?
I've always heard.
Yeah, but not anymore. The way they're
I think it's
building,
true.
the way they're building houses now.
you
the-
got
No
idea.
kidding. No
well,
front porch.
think about
I
your
love my
think
front
about your
porch.
house, Josh.
Yeah.
Deck's in the back, right?
Yeah.
There,
But the front porch, I have a front porch.
yeah.
Do you
But
sit out there?
Yeah, a lot.
He sits in the front porch. That's his thing.
Well, that's because you can't expose yourself to people going by in the back. Really, they're
No, the squirrels get tired of seeing it. We've seen those nuts.
I,
You don't let us take those.
I can't believe this guy keeps coating him in honey. We asked for chocolate.
So you put your deck in the back then. You slip it in the back. Is that right?
Yeah, Mom.
Innovative.
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to have I have sort of a front
Right in my
porch and a
audience.
back porch area.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Isn't all of yours? Don't you have a gate at the end of your driveway yet?
no,
Are you thinking about it?
no,
Like Elvis.
no. I'm
Not
not.
Like
Elvis.
Elvis.
Put a big TG out there.
Yeah.
You know my story about.
Add another year to that build.
My story about that is a friend of mine was doing a rebuild on a famous NFL
yes.
player's house,
Oh, I remember this.
and there was a gate at the bottom of the driveway,
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
and the gate had the initials of the prior owner,
Sure.
Mr. TB, as a matter of fact, and
Tom Brady?
you're close. No, he was the previous owner, but never mind who
It was
he
Terry
was.
Bradshaw. There, Chip.
Oh,
Wow.
you're getting closer.
Fascinating.
But the new owner wanted his initials down there, and the new owner was a Mr. Marshall Falk. And he said, "You want to have a MF on your? You sure you don't want to maybe go with the 3 initial thing? Nope.
All right.
For a period of time, that was the old MF. And from what I understand, there was a lot of effing going on in that place.
Really?
Didn't you walk in on him one time?
The painter did, yeah, famously.
Well, it was a same-sex thing, right?
No.
Or is that
That's a different story.
That's a different story.
Honey, we can't do it today. The painters are. No, I'm fine. No, the painters are in.
This is the house you'd walk in, and there was you'd walk in on the second floor, and then there was a big open thing down to the living room below.
Sure. Like a loft area, yeah.
The main painter guy walked in, and there was
And that's where-
someone was taking it up the middle, if you will, without a football.
And there was a below job as well.
Yeah, there was below the thing.
That's right.
Good deep.
See, Christy, we've covered a lot of ground already.
Man,
How many shows can cover this much ground
Go
in
deep.
9 minutes?
Trick or treat, but
Okay.
okay.
Did you pass out any candy?
No, I don't get trick or treaters at my house. It's kind of a weird area.
I forgot it was Halloween, and I look up and it's quarter to 8, and I'm like, oh. And no one came.
Did you have your light on? Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, snotty Miss Snotty.
You had candy?
I'll post my.
No, I didn't.
I'll post my pumpkins. We had not as many as usual. But we had quite a few.
You had about 40.
Good for you.
I thought the weather was really nice. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It quit
warm.
raining, and it was really kind of pleasant.
But by the end, I was giving out at least 5 or 10 full-size candy bars.
Holy moly!
You take them all, boys.
Yeah.
Because at the end, you get the late kids that really can't be bothered to put a costume on.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
They're just out for the candy.
They carry a basketball. I'm a basketball player.
Yeah, sprinting house to house.
I'm a Gap ad.
I still have, I don't know.
I'm a Gap ad.
That was good. I saw Jimmy's costume. That looked good.
Yeah, he was the robot from Futurama.
Yeah, who did that?
Bender?
His mommy, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Have you? It's really
it's great,
nice.
Are we going with mommy on that?
Let's go with mommy.
Okay.
Well, we have coming up some exciting things in the news.
Oh, careful.
We're getting along now.
Some exciting things in sports. You want to give me the sports teaser, Chick?
Well, the Browns all over the Bengals last night, and Chunt had a good evening. Nick Chubb rushing for 2 touchdowns, and actually Kareem. There might be a problem, Tom, because Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb were named Chunt together by Browns fans. Well, Kareem Hunt might be on the trading block.
Oh. Who are they going to pair him with now?
I don't know. I hope
it's the guy whose name ends in int.
I hope it's not somebody that name ends
That'd be Chint, you see.
in Huck or
Isn't it chint when people have like a chin dimple? You call that a chint?
Does anybody here watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Miles Garrett came as the evil, the scary thing that lives in the Upside Down or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He looks like he's been on fire or something. Yeah, that was scary. Everybody was dressed up for something. And Joe Burrow had a white T-shirt on that said "Boo."
All right.
That was it.
That's like what the 16-year-old that shows up trick-or-treating also.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a Gatorade.
Game 3 last night of the World Series rained out. It'll be tonight in Philadelphia between the Phillies and the Astros. And Josh McCullers on the hill for the Astros.
Sounds like an anthem. McCullers on the hill.
And Suarez on the bump.
On the bump. Do the bump, baby.
For the Phillies.
Let's talk a little bit about some stuff coming up. We're going to be playing our game because Christy Lee is not just sitting at any news desk.
No.
She's at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk.
Wait till you get a load of this, Willie.
And Willie, I have the cards right here. And I was doing it wrong yesterday. I found out the way Josh was doing it was correct. I'll explain that coming up. Right now, I want to talk about something different. Did you know that 52% of men over 40 experience some form of what we politely call ED, erectile dysfunction? And hey, guess what? There's help out there. Roman is the digital health clinic for men. Roman offers genuine FDA-approved medication for as little as $4 a dose. And at Roman, there are no waiting rooms. There's no hassle, no embarrassment. It's straightforward, convenient. It's a digital experience. You're hooked up for a free online visit with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional. And there may be something to help you out there. You know what I'm talking about. If the medication's appropriate, Roman sends it to your doctor. They send it to your door with free 2-day shipping. And everything arrives in discreet packaging. That's right. So you just go to find out what's happening with Roman. And once again, there's something new here. It's a special offer for Bob and Tom Show listeners with a special new link. So let me get this right for you. It'll knock 20% off your first order. Once again, free 2-day shipping from Roman. And it's a new address to go to. It's ro.co. ro.co/BT show for 20% off. That's ro.co/BT show for 20% off your special things. And what am I talking about? $4 a dose is what I'm talking about. Once again, get all those details and let me know how that works.
Hey, coming up, we've got a lot of email, including someone named a pet after moi. I'm very excited. And Tom, do you have your phone right there? I need you to check this right now.
Yeah.
One of the best Halloween costumes this reporter has ever seen. I sent you a picture of it. If you'd care to check it out. I don't know if you want to give it away right now, but it is really something.
Oh, that's good. Let's save it.
You're going to save it?
Have you told him yet?
No. I
Okay.
haven't said anything to anybody.
Pat?
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Yep.
All right. You got the guitar?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you'll need it.
Right.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right, no commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break, usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
A group of tech world friends and investors to help guide the San Francisco-based company's transformation, which is likely to include a shakeup of its staff. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Renee Hicks has joined us in the studio.
Morning, Renee.
Good morning.
Quite the sportswoman, I can
Oh,
tell
yes,
from your
yes, yes. And we were
conversation.
talking about the WNBA. I just want to know, like, will there be, like, feminine hygiene commercials, like, sponsoring it? Because I think those things got to go. They're just too damn nasty. I mean, they got to stop. They got to stop talking about women's genitalia. I mean, and these women talking about douche. We don't do that, men. We don't go to the beach talking about douche.
You don't?
You know? No, we don't. And see, I never want to see a black woman do that.
Mhm.
Because you know they would have her just acting crazy, just walking along going, oh, girl, I ain't seen you to... Damn, Shaniqua, is that you stinking like that, girl? Well, you need to douche your nasty ass. There's a whole family of seagulls following your nasty ass. Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Virgin Airlines of Australia launching what they call a middle seat lottery. Virgin Australia announced Tuesday it will offer a special raffle worth $145,000 only to passengers who sit in the middle seat.
Just get rid of the middle seats.
Maybe they should expand this. Other things you could do, screaming, crying baby bingo. If you're sitting next to a screaming baby, you get $1,000.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Augie Smith. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
They both make a living in their bare feet. Catching one is like a treat. They both hang out right there by the shell. They both walk slow at a simple pace. Both afraid to show their face, but only one has a built-in place to hide. Turtles and whores, turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores. They both advertise a little tail, move so much and never get mail. They both go by the same nickname, Snapper. Daddy never told about the birds and bees, but always talked about both these and made it clear only one was fit to eat. Turtles and whores.
Yeah.
Turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores.
Turtle and whores.
Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. One is dirty and the other ain't nice. So be polite and always walk up from behind. Make small talk, never let them see fear. Don't work alone, just bait or beer. And when you're done, just drop them by the river. Turtles and whores.
Everybody.
Turtles and whores. I've caught both while fishing. I'm always on a mission, and they both hate the kitchen. Turtles at home.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schmitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Pat's all ready for a song coming right up. I believe.
Do you know what I'm asking for?
I do. I saw the picture. Yeah.
Tom's all set. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There, I didn't send him the picture. I wanted him to be surprised. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Well, coming up, of course, is that delicious Omaha Steaks Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Yum, yum.
Where it's always well done and a misstep is rare. And Christy Lee isn't sitting at just any news desk, in any news desk chair. No, ladies and gentlemen, she's at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk, available exclusively at Target. We're going to have to play this in just a few minutes because we got Willie back. And this game is, the idea here is this is the game you break out after the kids have gone to bed for Thanksgiving. What can I say?
Well, it's time for or if you have adult kids and no little ones around.
Time for them to learn some new words.
Okay, you want to try one?
Sure,
Josh, you got the stack of cards over there?
Yeah.
Now, explain to me again, you're only allowed to use single-syllable words, right?
That's correct.
But I was told yesterday you can use them in a sentence.
Yes.
So you can say multiple words at the same time, but none of them can have two syllables.
Right. So you sound like a Neanderthal.
Yeah, and I'm terrible at it. So far, I haven't been very successful.
Yes, you're not good.
Single syllables.
I'm terrible.
But I did take the time and trouble to blow up this club that comes with the game.
Does it say spank me on it?
It says spank me on it. And,
Yeah.
It's not really going to hurt you, but it's...
Who do you hit?
Well, if you don't shut up, might be you.
Okay.
Isn't this some sort of psychological counseling? You give each you have this big pillows and you hit each other or something, isn't it?
Really?
I think so.
Well, let's try a quick round of it.
TV trope?
Okay, let's do this. Your head sits on...
Neck.
Yes. That's the first word.
Neck.
Josh is so good at this.
Suck. Mark.
Neck hickey.
Yes, neck hickey.
Wow, that was impressive.
Neck.
Man.
Hickey.
That was easy.
Fire today. Heard that thing. Yeah.
Okay. Boy.
Boy.
No, sorry.
Apologize.
Phallus. Make love.
Horse. Wear.
Saddle.
Shoes.
Bridle.
Horse wear.
Saddle.
Yes. Well, you don't have to.
Horseshoe.
Reverse cowgirl?
No.
I think that should be recognized.
Wear. Back. Wear on back.
Blanket.
Wear on back.
Bareback.
Horse.
Raw dog. Bareback. No rubber.
Saddle, right?
Okay.
Woman.
Blanket bingo.
Let's
Can we forget all
let's
those?
try this.
Okay.
I am so
Horny.
me say it. How me say it?
Native American is horny. No?
Charlie horny.
Hot.
Harn.
Dog.
No.
Oh.
I am so
Harney.
Okay.
Har.
First half.
Har.
Ho.
No. First half.
I am.
Har.
Yes, Pat. Yes.
What?
Plus. Harn plus.
Horn plus.
Horseware.
Harn shoe.
Harn dog.
Harness.
Yes, harness.
Oh, God.
Harness. Okay. Second part.
Crotch harness.
Cow skin.
Leather?
Leather harness. Leather harness. Yeah.
See how it works there? Josh, you're very good at it. Thank you.
That's horny.
Oh, that's a little bit of poetry for Neanderthals.
So the sentence doesn't have to be one-syllable words.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
It can only be composed
So
of
if I
one
used
syllable
two, I
words.
shouldn't have.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part is
That is the
using
hard
just
part.
one syllable words. You get tripped up, and then that's when you get beaten with this thing.
Well, I'm
We're
glad
gonna,
I didn't play.
move forward here with a couple of things that we have going over there at the sports house. But before that, we were talking about Halloween costumes. And Chick, do you want to explain the photograph you just sent to me?
Well, someone sent us a photograph. She was in a costume contest, and I don't know if there's any report if she won or not, but it caught my eye. And then I sent it to Tom, and there she is. She is dressed as a Cola Guard.
Cola Guard box.
With her little a little buddy there.
Her little poop emoji.
She has a three-dimensional poop emoji on top. The Cola Guard box is probably, what, 2 feet by 2.5 feet, and she's inside it with her arms sticking out of the box, and it looks just like the box that Cola Guard comes in. If you're not familiar with Cola Guard, it's a great new product, really, that it's designed for in the medical realm. It's a home test for various issues for adults. And I recommend highly that you look it up and see what it's for. But the essence of it is you have to send them a so-called stool sample.
Sure.
And when Christy did it, Christy, for the sake of the show,
I don't know how you're making this sound much dirtier than it is.
For the sake of the show, Christy did a sort of an aerial drop and set up.
No, it comes with a.
She did, didn't it? It was like she was hovering and it just plopped.
Guys, it comes with a kit. It comes with a little basket thing.
You did what you called the Reggie and tried to get a 3-pointer while standing on this. But obviously, someone has to open the mail when they send these things to the Cola Guard people. And Pat has. Well, wait a minute. Pat's not there. Bruce Springsteen.
I'm going to have to carry the message today, Tom.
That's the boss. Hey, Bruce.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm so excited you're going back on tour.
How are you guys all doing in there, huh?
We're good, bossy. We're good.
You're working real hard. Santa bring you some new toys this year. You're all been good out there.
Wrong song.
Oh, that's the wrong intro.
Yeah, that's the intro to my favorite Christmas song. But that's not what we're talking about. Cola Guard here.
You know, we all got to take care of ourselves.
That's right.
Sometimes one of those things you got to do, send a stool sample to get tested. The employees at Cola Guard are the ones who do the testing. This song's for them. Oh, I get here early and punch my time card. I work in the mail room at Cola Guard. The place is full of boxes, don't know where to begin. UPS is here, another load came in. Another load came in, another load came in. A box shattered and splattered on 2 good men. Always wear your mask and protect your skin. Here at Cola Guard, another load came in. All right. Oh, I open the box and handle with care. Then send the stool to the lab upstairs. Some samples are huge, others are curly and thin. And here's FedEx, another load came in. I wear a hazmat suit and thick rubber gloves. Some men do what they must, some men do what they love. Now my son says he'll join me once I drop out of school. I said, now hold on, boy. Don't be no fool. You gotta get your hands dirty and work like a mule. Spend your life being ridiculed. Another load came in. Another load came in. Woo! Joe passed out, hit his head, notifies next of kin. It's corn and stew for lunch again. Here at Cola Guard, another load came in. Oh, the mailman's here, another load came in. What's that smell? Another load came in. Good night.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, everybody.
Bruce Springsteen.
I'm out of breath.
And his tribute to Cola Guard. In honor of a woman who went as the box of Cologuard to
boy.
a costume party. That's a great costume.
It's a great costume, but you don't get to sit down, that's for sure.
Well, there must be some sort of hatch there.
Yeah, they can get in and out of the thing.
Maybe there's a little collection point there in the box.
Maybe she has her own little box in a box.
Have you ever done that, Tom? Into a little tureen, a little bucket, a little out in the woods somewhere?
No.
Really?
No. I've not had to do that.
You never had to crap in the woods?
Had to empty it in the morning? No.
Oh, in the woods. Oh, yeah, but not into a tureen or whatever the hell.
Never a pot?
No,
Hence the saying, a pot to piss in.
Yeah.
That would fall on deaf ears with you. Is that right?
Well, I mean, during certain terms of hospitalization, I've had to urinate into a specific vessel, if you will.
Is there anything better than being catheterized? I mean, when you need it, it's the best. Just the best.
Well, let's move on, shall we?
Hey, I'd like to thank Jenna. She sent me a picture. Her fiance got her a chicken, and they named it Chick.
Oh,
that's right.
How sweet.
This chicken is an Americana. What is Americana chicken?
So in lieu of a ring for her engagement, she got a chicken
that loves being snuggled. I say, I think it's better than a ring.
That's right.
Possibly. Here, go put your chicken on.
No, it's not better.
Well, you would say that. You've got all those.
Did he go to Jared?
formulas.
No, Clyde's. He has the farm down there.
Christy has all the formulas for the monthly salary and the yearly salary.
That was made up by a jeweler, by a jewelry company.
I ain't believing it.
Okay.
Hey, Nick Chubb, 2 touchdowns. Myles Garrett and Cleveland's defense frustrated Joe Burrow as the Browns beat the Bengals 32-13 last night in Cleveland. In the
How's his brother Dick doing? What team's he with?
Ohio. Dick Burrow?
Dick Chubb.
Dick Chubb. Oh.
Went both ways.
Dick Burrow, Dick Chubb.
See Dick run.
Hey, how's this? Joe Burrow has yet to beat the Cleveland Browns. Isn't that interesting? Myles Garrett came to First Energy Stadium there in Cleveland wearing a Halloween costume. Evidently, it was the bad guy from Stranger Things, I guess. I'm not familiar with that. I watched the first season of it, and I got tired of Winona Ryder crying. So I bailed.
Oh, yeah. If you don't like her crying, that's not the show for you. See, I like Winona Ryder crying.
Do you like that?
That's my kind of show.
All right.
Okay. All right. And it says here that because of that Halloween costume, the Browns had a scary defense. And sacked Burrow 5 times and held the Bengals to 229 total yards. You know, as I was telling your father, Willie, someone told me before the game, there's no player that affects their offense when he's not there more than Jamar Chase and the Cincinnati Bengals. I poo-pooed it. I didn't believe it. Once again, that final score, Cleveland 32, Cincinnati 13. Oh, ouch. Out. Yeah. Ouch, ouch. And Game 3 of the World. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, he's brilliant. Game 3 of the World Series tonight between the Phillies and the Astros. And does anyone remember the
Walking in the Sand?
Real name of Astro from the Jetsons?
Oh. Real name of Astro and the Jetsons?
I don't.
His name is not Astro. He was rescue when the Jetsons picked him up, and his name was not Astro.
Who rescued him?
That's exactly right.
I'm not aware of it.
It's not going to make any sense, but this is look it up. Astro's name was Tralfaz. Tralfaz.
How would you know that?
I do remember that now. I remember that to a degree.
And Elroy's name was
Was he
Lenny.
adopted too?
Yep, adopted.
I think that's false.
And Judy danced at the strip club.
You know, originally they didn't go with George. It was
really?
Adolf Jetson.
Oh, boy.
They had to change that, right? Clearer heads prevail.
Okay, good idea.
Also, there was a very special design.
In the future, it's back.
On the outside of the Jetsons in the sky penthouse. The special.
It kind of reminds me of...
you know what it reminds me of? That's exactly right.
We have a Chinese firm that is testing electric flying taxis in Dubai.
Wow.
Yes,
that's
we do.
very Jetsons-like.
Yeah.
How big is that? How big is the
Dubai? I'm going to say 5 million, 6 million.
It only seats, well, it would seat the driver, the pilot, and one person.
The Xpeng X2 is one of dozens of flying car projects around the world. The recent demonstration in Dubai was held with an empty cockpit. The two-person vehicle, powered by a set of 8 propellers, reportedly has a top speed of 80 miles per hour.
The Xpeng what?
Xpeng X2.
Oh, Gesundheit.
This thing is crazy cool, but
You said you hate flying cars.
How many propellers? 8?
Flying taxi?
Yeah, it looks like, what it looks like is like a snowmobile, but it's a drone.
Yeah.
So it's about the size, is that fair? Maybe a little bit bigger than a snowmobile, but it's got, obviously, the 8 propellers in it. They show it in Dubai flying.
Pretty wild.
But it was being done by a remote. There was nobody actually in it.
Probably cuts down on the chatter if you got the 8 propellers, thank God. Hey, so what are you down for? I bet you check on your Uber on the rare occasions you take one. You check lots of conversation, don't you? I bet you do. Because you like to ask.
Hit the old chat it up, check.
Yeah.
Like to sit in the front seat, talk to the guy.
Oh.
Sit in the front seat.
Are you kidding me right now?
What we're dealing with here is a psychopath.
Yeah. I think.
If I'm driving an Uber or a cab, something I've always wanted to do, by the way.
Really?
You've always talked about wanting to drive a hack.
And help people.
You hate people. Why would you'd be the worst cab driver ever?
No, it's the best because...
And they'd say you want to go there, and you'd go, I don't feel like going there, and make them get out of your car.
I could help people I decide I can help, and those I can't help, I won't.
I'm sorry, sir. Too much BO. Take a different one. I don't know.
If you get in my cab and sit in the front seat, I ain't taking you anywhere. You're getting right out. You get another
You
cab.
don't sit in the front seat.
Well, it depends how many people I'm with.
When Uber kind of first started, I never knew if you sat in the front of the back. I was always confused. And I would ask, go, where do you want me? And they would tell me. Not in my car.
I have had nothing but great experiences with the super clean.
Oh, sure, of course. Yeah.
Super clean.
But I'm just saying, people didn't really know the protocol.
Because it used to be you'd sit in the back seat of a cab and it felt like a cab.
Right.
But then you were just in a ride with a dude in the back of a Camry.
So then it felt a little weird to get in the back.
Yeah, right. It felt like you smelled something. And the seat was broken in the front.
And you would be really weirded out because it doesn't look like a cab, which you like people in uniforms, and he'd be your best friend like immediately, and you talk about his kids and
sure, they're human beings. Nice to chat.
No.
See what they're doing. But it's really, you raise a good point though, because the converse of that is, if Josh and I were to go to a place for lunch and there was a booth, you would sit on opposite sides of it. It's sort of the opposite principle of...
In spite of my protests, yes, you always want to sit across from me. I like to be next to you.
Oh, that's sweet.
What's up with that? You like to touch a leg.
I do. I like to feel his thigh against mine. It's real.
In any event, this electric flying taxi really is kind of cool, but I would also think I'd be concerned about people barfing in it.
Yeah.
They do.
They barf in regular cabs. There's like
they do.
$200 fine, but if you're flying, people are going to puke. In any event, we were talking about, and we were actually playing the game, Poetry for Neanderthals, the Not Safe for Work edition. I want to tell you something about that. It's available exclusively at Target stores, and the idea here is... this is what you take out and bring to the table after the kids have gone to bed. We just played a round of it, and we're going to play some more today. It's a super fun. It's from the creators of the Exploding Kittens card game. For those of you that are into that, you know how much fun that is. And this is a super fun game. Again, it's called Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition. It's really, really a fun thing to do. And enjoy getting grandma to guess phrases like nudist beach, banana hammock, mile high club. What was the one you just had, Josh? Leather
harness.
Leather harness.
Old Granny knows about that.
Yeah, okay. Let's try one real quick, Josh. You got a card in front of you?
Yeah.
And the trick to this is now, Josh, he can only use, what is it, single syllables?
One syllable.
That's right.
But you can string a bunch of one syllables together.
Okay. Now, what do you got over there?
Okay. Let's go with...
Corral.
Doki. Good guess.
Dry Pump on meat.
Dry on
Jerky.
Sauce.
Rub.
No, yes.
What?
What?
Rub.
Dry rub.
Now,
Rub me.
Nick,
Cut.
pig skin.
Crackling.
No.
Ball rub.
Rub and tug?
Just
Football.
talked. Nick.
Talked. He said
Chub.
Yes.
What?
Chub rub?
Chub rub.
Yes, chub rub. Yeah.
Chub rub.
Chub rub.
That sounds like a product.
What is a chub rub?
That's when you.
I'll show you during the break. I'll tell Ace what to do while I take pictures.
You get angry and you wiggle a little.
Okay.
All right.
Play around, have some fun. It's available exclusively at Target and at Target.com. Poetry for Neanderthals, not safe for work edition. When we come back, we have some sporting news for you.
Yep.
And another song from Mr. Godwin coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This NFL season.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific.
Give me
See you
a-
later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
That you do radio.
Yes.
That's exciting. What do you do actually in radio?
I do news.
You do news?
Yes.
Really?
I'm a newsreader.
You are a newsreader.
Yes.
I didn't know. That's
Yes.
great. We'll be right back. Come on! You read the news.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Boy, better get up, get some exercise.
Well, I didn't win the Powerball last night. Of course, nobody did, so I decided I'd come into work today. I'll try again on Wednesday night. Again, it's going to be up to an estimated $1.2 billion. That's with a B. Just imagine winning that. On the way, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos, Kostaki.com, and All Pro Lines on Facebook talking about your NFL team. Perhaps he'll hit on the Raiders, who scored 0 points over the weekend. Sorry, Ace. Also, comedian DJ Dangler going to be coming in. Check him out at djdanglercomedy.com. This Saturday night, November 5th, he'll be at Stand UP Comedy Festival in Marquette, Michigan. The UP standing for the Upper Peninsula. Beautiful part of the country. I highly recommend it if you haven't been there, and if you live there, you know what I'm talking about. Again, Kostaki Economopoulos, DJ Dangler, and you on a Tuesday right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom news update. You hoping to win the huge Powerball drawing? Well, guess what? No one won last night. That's right. None of the tickets sold matched all 6 numbers. The next chance to win tomorrow when the next drawing is held. The jackpot stands at $1.2 billion, the 4th biggest lottery haul in U.S. history. Would you be willing to pay to have a verified blue check on your Twitter feed? Just one idea being floated around by Elon Musk. The billionaire, in his first week at Twitter's helm, says he's considering that, along with other measures to verify celebrities, politicians, and journalists who use the site, and to discourage bots. Already during his time as Twitter chief, Musk has fired the company's board of directors and sent top officials packing. And after all that picking, carving, and scooping, what you have today is a pumpkin that's a day past its prime. But before you throw it in the trash, along with candy wrappers, yesterday's jack-o'-lanterns could be a really nice, let's pick up. But before you go and throw it in the trash along with candy wrappers, there's a way to keep yesterday's jack-o'-lanterns from being tomorrow's landfill waste. If you do gardening, you can dump the pumpkin into a compost pile after removing the seeds and any decorations. And you can also give them to community gardens, farms, or even a zoo. Or if you want to give backyard birds and critters a treat, just leave the pumpkin carcass on your lawn. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker. And the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God. You can hear the show here in the morning, and then because you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
You might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Good morning to you. If sports is your thing, then you need to order Magic Johnson Sportscasting my way. You'll learn to butcher grammar like it's a dead cow.
Sometimes Charles do things and he does them for himself. See, what the fans should understand here is that Phoenix don't like to really set up half court.
Magic's Insights will teach you how to lose your train of thought in the middle of a sentence.
You know, he's amazing. Every time he does something crazy or something.
Nobody can abruptly switch to a completely different thought like the Magic Man.
He's one of the best. If he gets his feet set, hey, look out. And then also, he's having a good game. He had a good first game.
Contradictory thoughts in the same sentence? Like magic.
Kevin stumbled because his leg gave out on him in a sense. And so it's not 100% that leg, but he's doing, you know, he's playing really well. He's not like he's favoring it at all.
Magic. Mangler.
Dan Marley is continually to help offer Byron Scott.
To get Magic Johnson Sportscasting my way, call 1-800.
Oh, get it out of here.
Hey, man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
Stay on Q95.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Josh and Christy are kibitzing over there, playing footsie or something.
He steamed up his glasses.
I don't know what's
And
going
I pretended like I saw her, and they got all steamy.
Yeah.
Oh, did you do the woo? You flip your glasses up and down? Or?
No, I blew into my coffee like so.
Oh, and it looked like it. Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, that makes your glasses fog up. That's so sweet.
She's being coquettish.
I'm sorry?
Coquettish?
Oh. Sometimes my ears hear letters that aren't there.
I prefer coquettes on salads.
Do you?
Yeah, coquettes, raisins, walnuts. Hi, Ace Cosby.
Hello, Chick McGee.
He's manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold, and I'm Chick McGee.
And did you mention that Christy Lee is at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work? This may be the longest, the longest news desk name we've ever had. Yeah. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition game.
It's certainly one of those fun news desks we've had.
Sure. Available at Target stores, by the way. And, it's a great game. We're going to play it again soon. Josh, I think, is the best one at it. Ace is showing up pretty well at the game, too, so we'll see.
It's time to start thinking about those holiday gifts.
Ace has not done anything with the game. What are you talking about?
got one.
He got the last one. Just
He got one.
Well done, Ace.
Thank you.
You have got to
Very encouraging.
lighten up, okay? You think he's going
And
to
now 2 words that have never worked. Calm down. Coming up, by the way, we have a great story.
My breakfast.
I want you to be thinking about this. It's about passion killers.
Oh, boy.
What between a couple...
Now this is something I can look forward to.
Yeah, what's interesting to me is they've left a couple of them off. I'll just give you a hint. The top passion killer for a woman is if a guy checks his phone during intimate activity.
Well, I think that would go either way, wouldn't it?
I am a demented man. When you said passion killers, I went, oh, people who kill in the name of passion. This whole time I was like...
That's what I thought.
Like OJ?
Yeah. And
Passion.
okay, so things that ruin the moment?
Yeah.
So it's not murder at all.
Yeah, you thought what I thought.
I thought the same thing.
Okay. That would ruin the moment. Line from a Def Leppard song.
No, it's like when you're in the heat of the moment, and then you check your Apple Watch, you see you finish your fitness of the day, and you go, "Oh, sweetie, look, I'm healthy today," and she goes, "Oh, you can't do that."
Oh, I just closed my ring.
Exactly. She goes, "No, I'm not horny now."
What is that? You mentioned a Def Leppard song. What is the line?
It's in Photograph. Passion killer.
Passion killer.
Okay, and then of course there's the song "The Heat of the Moment."
Oh yeah,
Asia.
Now there's a band.
I love that song.
Who is that pretentious to name their band
Asia.
Asia?
Oh, those four.
What do you mean? The same guys that were in Europe.
Yeah.
And America.
What the hell's wrong with you?
United States. Is there a band
North or
in the United
South?
States of America?
There's a band called America.
Is there a band called South America? Is there a cover band?
Sister Golden here.
Is there a cover band that does America stuff in Spanish?
A bio with
calls
no name
itself
on.
South America.
That would be great.
That'd be a great scene in a movie.
Name that tune.
In the heat of the moment.
Nope, it's the heat of the moment.
Oh yeah, not in the heat of the moment. That was with Sidney Poitier in the band.
Night.
Yeah. No, I know.
I never meant to be so good to you.
I love this song, don't you guys?
One thing I said that I would never do.
Nope.
Godwin's out.
No.
Hated this song.
Oh, Tommy.
It's fun.
From your face.
These guys
We
did
forgot about the drums. Oh, okay, good.
That's Carl Palmer.
Now repeating the same lame 4 chords or 3.
Is there a more
circumstance.
I don't think there's another band that was so everybody loved them, and then it.
They were a big MTV band, and then they had this.
Fizzled right
I don't know if you
out.
remember this? They had this huge concert planned, and the lead singer quit. Remember this? And
Well, it was
then
like- who was it?
with 3 days to go, and they brought in Greg Lake.
John Wetton and Carl Palmer.
John Wetton
and-
quit the band. Remember this? Like right before the MTV had been building the thing up for months.
No kidding.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. They brought in Greg Lake.
And at one point, there were 2 versions of the band.
I'm sure you were right.
Really?
I'm certain you're right.
Yes, sir.
But, yeah, I despised them from the moment they took the stage.
Carl Palmer's going back out with Emerson and Lake. Did you hear about that?
They're both dead.
Yeah, I know, but he's going to go out.
Hologram deal or
He has a.
Cutouts?
He's got
That's
a
videos.
He has a big video of a concert that they did that didn't do well on DVD, and he's editing himself in live.
Oh, boy.
And all the other people will be up there in a video.
Chick, your notion that they couldn't afford holograms, so they have cutouts up there, is hilarious.
And they have somebody behind him dancing around.
I see. I'd go see that.
They do
No, he's
cutouts?
going to play along with the video.
So it'll be
He'll be live.
the late Keith Emerson, the late
Yes.
Greg Lake.
Yes.
But the one who's alive, Carl Palmer, will play drums.
Live.
Didn't you say you met him and he was a dick?
He was, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Carl
bummer.
Palmer?
Very dicky, yeah.
Ah, son of a gun.
Could have been a bad morning for
Okay,
him.
name this.
No, Greg Lake, just the opposite.
A sweetheart.
Super great, nice
Really
guy.
nice guy.
You ever have a Carl Palmer, like at a country club? It's half iced tea, half Quaalude. Pretty good.
Carl.
I don't get the Palmer part.
Arnold Palmer.
I don't get the Carl part.
Carl Palmer.
He's a rock star. They tend to
was
do
the
drugs.
drummer
Quaaludes.
That we've been talking about.
So there's no
5
direct
minutes.
link between the phrase Carl and Quaalude.
No.
Never mind.
You went Carl and Quaalude? I just meant he's a psychedelic kind of druggy.
Quaaludes aren't psychedelics. You mean LSD.
You know, chick only time.
You know what, Tom?
Jesus, Mary,
I mean,
That joke does not
I
work.
didn't mean to come in today. That's what I meant. If you knew there was something I forgot, I came to work like an a-hole.
You leave her in trouble, buddy.
At least you came in your pants today. And your shirt.
I'm going to hit you hard with some Asia.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hello there, Wolfman.
That is my favorite.
Good break. They'll probably do the same sports break on ESPN this
I
morning.
hope so.
I will remind you that today is the first day you can get in on the action.
Hey, get out of my face.
For the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. What are we at, week 8? Where are we here?
No.
9.
9?
Week 9.
9, Daddy.
Get your entry in before the Thursday Nighter starts. We actually need it in before, I think they say, before 8 o'clock Eastern time in the evening on Thursday. What I'm talking about is you make picks. Just pick all the games that are happening this weekend, and you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max. All the rules are posted at bobandtom.com/contest. You don't have to pick against the point spread. Nothing complicated. Just pick the names of the teams you think are going to win. In the event of a tie, all hell breaks loose, and they figure out how to fix it up.
Just pick the names of the teams. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, people get
I need to explain this so there's no question.
Well, people get concerned about having...
they don't.
And doing so, you're wringing the fun out of all.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm not letting you get away with this. You didn't get the joke. There was no fault in the joke.
Right.
You know, I understand an Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
I understand. Arnold Palmer is lemonade and iced tea. I understand that. Carl Palmer.
He's a rock
star, so he's going to do luge.
No, it has to apply to the word Carl.
No, it does not.
By the way, you have to change it. A hot Carl Palmer is the same thing with chocolate mousse in it.
Hot Carl. Yeah, now you're onto something.
See, now you're playing as opposed to taking
that joke needed the proper tag. You're welcome. When we come back, we will try to get an actual show going. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-26...
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer. And
is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 7 hours. No, 27 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, it won't blow up the world.
Hey, the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em is up and running for week number 9. Can you believe it? The NFL season almost halfway through. Or more than halfway through. I don't know. You figure it out. It's sponsored by the Big Green Egg. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. Enter the contest and pick the pro football regular season winners. No point spread. If you pick the most winners, you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max. We should know the winner of week number 8 coming up on Wednesday. We'll let you know, and that winner will be picking against Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week. It's almost like you win double. You not only get the Big Green Egg Mini Max from the folks at Big Green Egg, but you also get to speak with Chick McGee live on the air. Of course, you can bow out of that if you'd like to avoid talking to Chick McGee. Why would you do that? Hey, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7 on a Tuesday. Kostaki Economopoulos coming up.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Nick Chubb rushed for 2 scores. Myles Garrett and Cleveland's defense frustrated and sacked Joe Burrow. The Browns beat the Bengals 32-13 in Cleveland last night, keeping the Bengals star quarterback winless against Cleveland. Game 3 of the World Series between the Phillies and Houston Astros postponed until tonight because of rain. Series tied at a game apiece. Lance McCullers going for the Astros and Rangers Suarez on the bump for the Phillies. NBA winners last night: Philadelphia, Sacramento, Toronto, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Utah, and the Clippers. National Hockey League, your winners in regulation: Buffalo and the Kings. And Carolina wins in a shootout, beating the Capitals. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Here at the Bob and Tom Audio Institute, we catalog key pieces of audio for archival and historical purposes. We continually research and examine significant pieces of audio to ensure their accuracy and validity. Today, we look at the first ever recording by Thomas Edison, where in 1877 he successfully recorded the following on a primitive wax cylinder.
A little piece of practical poetry. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
The distinguished staff here at the Bob and Tom Audio Institute noticed the labeling method used by Mr. Thomas Edison. This famous piece of audio was labeled 05TE for Thomas Edison, 02. Knowing this format is the industry standard to this day, we here at the Institute theorize there must be a 05TE01. After years of research and investigation, we have uncovered the following audio cylinder. This is the very first ever recording by Mr. Thomas Edison.
Okay. The first words I spoke in the original phonograph. Here we go. What's up?
This has been a Bob and Tom Audio Institute exclusive. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program, 24/7.
Dear Donnie Baker, where did you work before you worked for Randy? Man, before I had this job, I had a whole bunch of jobs. I remember one summer I got fired from a car wash because I was really messing with Toby Coon's car. He owed me $50 from the Dockin concert that summer and wouldn't pay up, but still had the nerve to drive through Sonny's car wash where me and Scotty worked. I told Scotty to cover me while I gave Toby's sunroof the old Donnie Baker Doberman Pincher. I swear to God I did, man. He tried to sue Sonny's car wash, but they said they weren't liable because he forgot to shut his sunroof. You have to shut your sunroof at the car wash, man. It's state law. That ain't half as bad as the time I dropped one on Scotty's windshield in his first Ford EXP. Did it just for fun. He hit the wipers and it looked like a bad game of hot potato.
Stop reading the mail and get back to work.
Shut up, Randy, before I go outside and open your sunroof. I gotta go.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Yeah, ask him.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
What do you got? Sleeve problem there?
Oh, just fixing one?
Yeah. Boy, that. You roll up your sleeves, Tom, ever? You roll them up? See how Josh go. Josh
He rolls them up every day.
You roll them up to be a short sleeve. What am I saying? Of course you do.
But he won't wear a short sleeve.
No.
Don't own one.
Oh, okay.
Don't own one.
But you always roll up the long sleeves up here like
That's
a short
correct.
sleeve.
That's how he
It's in
rolls.
The Gentleman's Guide to Life.
Yeah, that is correct. It's chapter 2.
You know what? I say instead of ridiculing you, I could learn so much from you.
You can embrace the life.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, student, and here's Tom.
Coming up, we're going to talk with our good friend, our NFL correspondent, Kostaki Economopoulos. Also coming up today, comedian DJ Dangler. Yes, that is his real name.
The Dangles.
It is not a porno name. And,
Yet.
And his brother's name really is. Isn't his brother's really named Dick Dangler?
I believe so.
I thought it was Peter.
Yeah, it is Peter.
Oh, it's Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Peter. Either way.
Even funnier.
Yeah, I think so.
What if he got mad? My name is not Dick, it's Peter.
Christy Lee is not just sitting in any chair. No, she's at the Bob and Tom Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition chair. It's the latest game, perfect for Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. It's available at Target.
It's so perfect for Thanksgiving.
And it's all about, it's a conversation starter. We're going to play again in just a few minutes. Also coming up, a story about passion killers in the bedroom based on a recent survey.
For both men and women?
Yes.
Okay.
And the lists differ slightly.
Yeah.
But there's also a bunch of stuff that's not on this list that I think should be.
Oh, I see. We've all got our things that we don't care for.
certainly do.
Sure.
Yeah, well, here's an example.
I don't like clothing in the bedroom.
I don't like hearing the word no.
Well, I can go ahead and
Real
tell the
turn on.
story if you'd like.
Okay, well,
Hey, at least it's not a turn on.
A recent survey reveals the top reasons passion might fizzle in the bedroom. A poll of 2,000 adults conducted by illicitencounters.com found 72% of women said they lost interest in sex when their partner began looking at his phone, often to check on sports.
Of course you did.
64% of men said their biggest turnoff was lack of variety and surprises in the bedroom.
Like someone else.
Like your sister.
Oh, here's a surprise. Susie.
Yeah. What's your mom doing here?
This is perfect.
Pat. Wrong kind of surprise, Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
This is why you're alone.
I'm not alone.
Oh, I know. All right. Okay.
Number 5 for
By the way,
women.
can you park anywhere at the school for the blind?
Yes.
I have
insinuating that
and
his
yes.
lovely girlfand is blind.
Right. And even though she feels his face a lot.
Yeah.
She hasn't run off.
She has bad cataracts.
Whose girlfriend's blind? Pat's?
Yeah.
Blind?
Didn't you hear?
Huh.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. Turnoffs in the bedroom.
Top 5 passion killers for women were number 5. He talks about sex with other lovers and makes it clear that he has cheated.
Jesus. Of course. Yeah. That's only number 5.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
You know, the woman I banged last night was a little better than that.
Wow.
It should be
You know, this is
5,
kind of a
4,
turn-on.
3, 2.
You call that a spread?
Number 4.
You call that lubrication.
Moving on to penetration too quickly.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Oh, I'll get some lube.
I'm home. Boom.
I don't. You do not want to rush that. I just go straight to ejaculation.
You're the middleman. And you use that for the lube. Yes.
No stroke, Johnny.
Top 5 passion killers for women. Number 3. Having pets in the bedroom. He doesn't bite.
What, you don't like Rottweilers? What's the problem?
He won't bite you unless you don't come across.
Right.
Do you have a policy? Because you own a cat, Josh.
Yeah.
Does your kitty...
Does what it wants.
Okay,
yeah.
really.
All the time.
Freedom?
Does she like to watch?
The entire
Nope.
house?
No, she doesn't care for watching.
Yeah.
She'll go elsewhere.
My dogs hide under the bed.
Yeah.
You know, in all fairness, I can't blame them. I'd hide under them.
Would you?
I think I might, yeah.
Number 2, making sex like a porn movie and talking dirty.
That's a turn-off for men or women?
Women. I disagree with this.
I like it like a little game.
I like a lot of chatter, right?
A lot of chatter, baby.
Hey,
Let me know how I'm doing. Come on, baby. Here we go. Come on.
Come on.
Hum, babe.
I'm kind of surprised by that one. And number 1, he checks his phone during sex, which we talked about.
That's a mistake. Who's doing that?
I have no
I mean, I
idea.
occasionally will to make sure it's still recording. But otherwise...
Which you're hitting 1 and 2 then.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, Christy, I just got the expanded list here, so that has the rest of the top 10. This is interesting. Another big turnoff. He wants to watch porno during intimate activities.
I don't.
This is what the ladies say.
Yeah,
tends to
and
most.
if she's not into that, that's going to be a problem.
But that is sometimes used as a Spicer.
I think ladies are always into porn. What?
No, this is saying the opposite. The ladies do not like to have.
According to Chick, they all love it.
They all love it, unless they weren't born a woman. Then
Okay.
Top 5.
Bad kisser.
Yeah, that would do it.
Coming in at number 9. He's always drunk.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Turn it off.
It's too good to sleep with me.
I see.
He smokes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you would know all of this before you got in bed with him, though.
Yeah.
So,
Tom, do you smoke after sex?
I never looked. Thank you. The classics. That's the 10,000 telling of that joke.
It's well worth it.
When you threw him the setup, he smiled so big.
Eyes lit up.
like, I got this.
A song my brain knows.
What about smells?
Top 5 mood killers for men
Is
were.
it smells?
And by the way, I'm surprised. Just real quick, why isn't flatulence in there?
Well, that goes with smells.
Well, I don't know. Why would it be?
Or I don't know, to me, a baby talk.
Baby talk.
Ugh.
Like,
I mean, unless you're into that whole role playing.
Get it, Daddy, get it?
don't you? Yes, you do.
You do what
Here comes my choo-choo penis.
What?
Choo-choo penis.
Here comes the choo-choo penis.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry.
Evidently, that's what Pat likes.
You call it your little choo-choo, do you? Okay.
Choo-choo penis.
I think we have to now table the discussion.
Now we have to come back with it.
We'll come back with
Penis.
Top mood killers for men.
That's like the
Light it up, Pat. Choo-choo penis.
Is it because whenever you get going, you go, I think I can. I think I can.
I have a one-track mind, baby.
Yeah, sadly.
One track. Don't derail my train.
Gosh.
His is HO.
It's a Lionel.
Or N-gauge.
Those are the really tiny.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ace. That's
really
that's a joke that only Neil Young will get.
Microscopic.
That's funny.
It's a trade
Coming up,
joke.
the top 10 passion killers for men.
Okay.
What would you do if Neil Young called?
Well, Neil.
I know, that's a hell of a joke, Tom.
Neil's an expert on electric trains.
Yes, he is.
Let's see now.
That's very good.
Southern train.
How's he feel about steam engines, though?
Coming up, by the way, also, I'm thrilled because it's November, which means we can start doing our Thanksgiving songs. We've got so many great ones. And, Pat, you got a new Thanksgiving song.
I do, yeah.
Oh, is that on Christmas bonus?
It is.
On his own called Christmas Bonus. We'll get to that.
Still number 1 today. Woo-hoo.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, the holiday's just around the corner, and anybody busy? Yep.
Yeah.
That's why HelloFresh is out there. HelloFresh delivers delicious chef-crafted recipes. It's not just recipes. They give you the food, too. When you go to HelloFresh, now here's what I'm talking about. It's obviously fresh ingredients. They've done the shopping. They've done the measuring. And then every week they've got more than 35 recipes to choose from. And they've got any kind of food that you're into. You could be in maybe low carb or low cal or good old comfort food, or even if you're a vegan. Pre-portioned ingredients. Check it out because this is their best offer ever. Willie, give me a little sample of what you've been cooking with HelloFresh.
One of my favorites, the pork carnitas tacos with pickled onion and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh is going to send you 14 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps. And just over a half hour, you have this delicious, colorful taco dish that you made at home with our friends at HelloFresh.
Get started today. HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. The code is BTShow65 for 65% off the price plus free shipping. Once again, that code, BTShow65, knocking 60% off the price with, once again, free shipping. HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. You're busy right now. You don't want to go to the grocery store. A couple nights a week would be really nice just to put together some HelloFresh. Once again, it's HelloFresh.com, BTShow65.
Coming up in sports, we've got world records. We got Dr. Jill Biden. We got Andy Reid. You know what Andy Reid? He's fat. Andy Reid is fat. Fatty.
Also, turnoffs in the bedroom for men.
Yes.
When we return.
Andy
This is
Reid.
the Bob and Tom Show.
Good morning.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give him a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a...
Yippee!
I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
At the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin, the Reverend Jimmy Swaggart, will be one of the officiants at his funeral. Lewis's family has announced public viewings with limited availability will be held Thursday in Lewis's hometown of Hernando, Mississippi, Saturday in his birthplace of Faraday, Louisiana. The funeral service with very limited availability will be pick up. The funeral service will be held Saturday in Faraday. It will be live streamed on Lewis's Facebook page. The burial service will be private, but a celebration of life will be held Saturday afternoon in Faraday, Louisiana. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Yes, I have been doing lots of research, and now if you tell me who your favorite band is or what your favorite movie is or even what your favorite book is, I can tell you what you are saying about yourself.
Okay, Christy, can we start with you? Do you mind? Christy,
Right. Favorite band? My favorite movie.
Road,
band,
is it
no
Roadhouse?
movie.
Did we say?
Not Roadhouse.
Okay,
That's
not
the movie
Roadhouse.
that you can't turn away from.
Favorite movie?
My favorite movie.
Yes.
Breakfast at Tiffany with
Oh,
Audrey
my God. Are you
Hepburn.
serious?
Yes.
Oh, boy, that's going to be a really mean one for me to start out on. I can
Ooh.
tell you what you're saying about yourself is I'm not nearly as cute as I think I am. That's what that says about you. It's awful.
okay.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I hate to start off on such a mean note.
I got you. How about your favorite band, Christy?
Say Michael Bubble or
Can I
whatever.
say
the hell.
Maroon 5?
Sure,
Maroon
go ahead.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. If your favorite band is Maroon 5, what you're saying about yourself is, man, 10% off every purchase? This Gap credit card was the best decision ever.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. There's a new documentary out there entitled Sick. It's the winner of the Los Angeles Independent Film Festival Award. The film chronicles the life and times of super masochistic performance artist Bob Flanagan. In one scene, Flanagan is shown hammering a nail into, then removing it from his most private part, which would be his penis.
Wow.
Boy, what if he misses and like hits his thumb?
Well, then that would hurt, Bob.
Yeah, there's a bone in there.
That's really going to hurt.
That's going to hurt.
Hold on a second. Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob Vila.
Bob Vila, the
Hiya, Bob.
famed home repair host. How's it going, Bob?
Pretty good.
Good. What can we do for you?
Hey, you know, you guys are talking about something that's pretty common.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the home repair guys do it. I do it all the time.
You actually take a nail and pound it into your penis on purpose?
Heck yeah.
Now,
Really?
do you use a nail gun or do you use a regular traditional hammer and nail?
Oh, I'm not a conservative guy. Just use a nail.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I was at the hardware store the other day picking up a nail just for that.
Uh-huh.
And I took it up to the counter. The guy goes, that'll be $1. I go, great. He goes, that'll be $1.04 with tax. I go, tax? Wait, I am kinky?
Tax too.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
It's coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee manning the news desk. Yeah, she's at the news desk.
Sure.
There's
Womaning. She's womaning the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
Good jacket.
Thanks.
Real nice. What is that? Was it mohair? What is that?
It's a little shirt jacket situation. No big deal. Kind of light, kind of heavy.
Shirt jack is what they call those, Tom. Shirt jacks. Or a shacket.
A shacket.
They call them shackets now. That's exactly right.
Never heard that.
Shacket. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Got a lot going on here, including an exploration of things in the bedroom that may be a turnoff.
Yes.
Well, we learned that Pat likes a little train talk.
Here comes the choo-choo.
We got an email here. Yeah, you know who sent us this email? I'm not kidding. Dustin Hoffman.
Really? Huh. Interesting.
That's what it says right here. I'm enjoying your model railroading program. I would caution Pat to watch the choo-choo talk. Someday his girlfriend might tell him it's her turn to be in the caboose. Would you?
Peg.
Little Steely Dan, little Steely Dan tribute. I wonder if the boys thought of that when they were doing that tune. Those two guys, I'm sure they did actually. Oh, wait a minute. Can you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Donnie, how are you,
Passion
sir?
killer. Oh, I'm
You guys have
sorry.
a good Halloween?
They had a good Halloween. I had a great one. Yeah, it was fun.
Man, I knew this year's going to be a good one, basically thanks to Netflix. We had at least 12 little Dahmers last night.
Oh, Donnie.
Well, it's when you think about it, Christy, it ain't hard to pull off. You put peroxide in your hair, you find a pair of Mitch Hedberg glasses, and walk around with a VCR.
Yeah.
But I was prepared. I'll tell you with you, when Dahmers ring the doorbell, come get me, because I'm all about being committed to the costume, man. And they were none the wiser. Normally, we let the kids pick what they want out of the candy dish, but the first Dahmer picked a Milky Way. I said, no, Jeffrey. You're dressed as Dahmer. You ain't getting a Milky Way. You got your choice between a Butterfinger, Zagnut, or a fetal pig we got in the pan. Well, kids are just more bold nowadays. Time was, you'd see Spider-Man, Batman, or Superman. Not now. We had one small fry show up in an athletic supporter over his face.
Oh, wow.
And at first, I'm not huge, Josh. I thought he was trying to get us Dr. Fauci. But no, he was all proud, said he was the first ever Jocko Lantern.
Nice.
That reminded me of my best costume ever. One year I was dressed up as a sexy cowboy. It was badass. I had a Stetson, dingo boots, couple 6 guns.
Yeah.
And women would ask, who are you supposed to be? I'd tell them Clint Eastwood from that one movie. And they'd go, what movie? And I'd tell them, the one with Shirley MacLaine. And 2 balls for Sister Sarah.
Oh, geez.
No, I think that's too. What is
and
it?
if they were fire-ass hot Tom, I'd blast them a hog and tell them it was Pale Rider. I swear to God. You know, because the movie last night, movie of the year, you knew it was going to happen. We had about 14 little Elvises.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
I know when there's more than one, it's supposed to be called Elvi.
Right.
Anyways, most of them dressed up like the young Elvis, blue suede shoes. But right before we turn the porch light off, here comes little TikToker dressed up as Fat Elvis, jumpsuit and all. So I put some Skittles in a pill bottle for him. I should have taken half of them back, told him out the Colonel.
Oh.
I gotta go.
Thank you very much.
You know, I heard Donnie actually took part in a 3-way. Is that but when he was dressed as Clint Eastwood that one?
He did?
Yeah. He had the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Very good. Now,
am I right?
So the top 10 passion killers for men, according to a survey of 2,000 adults conducted by illicitencounters.com. Number 10, obvious insecurity.
Yeah.
Ladies, listen up.
Am I doing this right? Am I on the right end of this penis?
I don't want to take my snowsuit off.
Number 9, pets in the bedroom. We got to that earlier. Number 8, too noisy, makes love like a porn star.
That can be, I can see where some guys might be intimidated by that.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
Especially when you have your mom in the room next door.
Who's either one being too noisy, or the woman? Or
the woman's being too noisy.
This is a turnoff for the guy.
Yes.
Over the top.
I'm shocked by this.
Yeah,
I've had friends who've, you've had it too noisy. Yeah. What'd you do? Did you say, hey, you need to quiet down, or?
He strangled her.
You just re-chloroformed her? Yeah.
More pillows.
Does it smell like chloroform to you?
Relax. Don't fight it. It'll be fine.
Number 7.
He is a Cosby.
That's true. Genetically.
She's a bad kisser.
Yeah.
Number 6, she smokes. These are on both the lists.
Is there anything worse than a bad kisser?
Nothing worse.
No.
She smokes.
I don't get past that.
You ever get kissed by somebody who kisses like a mason jar, Tom? You ever do that? Just kind of leave.
Oh, I like that, yeah. I want a girl trying to fit my whole head in her mouth.
Man, oh, man.
I don't,
like a snake.
I don't get saliva in my eyes.
That way you're kind of easing her up the scale.
Oh, boy.
Get saliva in my eye.
That's right.
Top 10 bashing killers for men, according to the survey. Number 5, she's more interested in her phone than me.
Yeah.
Well,
but her phone has all the stuff in the world. Why wouldn't she?
And it vibrates.
Yeah.
Number 4, she admits cheating on her lovers.
Yeah, that would make a guy insecure.
Yeah. My rule is you never talk bad about a previous employer. That's always my rule.
Oh, your women were all employed?
I'm just saying.
Okay. Number 3, the big old underwear. Like,
who cares?
Granny panties.
I don't
That's
mind
number.
that.
That's too high.
That's
on the
number
list.
3 on this.
I don't mind that. Yeah.
Number 2, she never initiates sex.
Yeah. Depending on what your love language is, that could be.
Been around that pot looking for the handle. Yeah.
And the number 1 top 10 passion killer for men, she wants to make love the same way every time.
With you out of the room.
Well, look,
someone else.
There may be sometimes women they have to finish in a certain way,
right?
But before then, you can do other things, maybe. But,
Who wrote the joke? You never. It goes. You never tell me when you have an orgasm, and the response is you're never there. Who wrote that?
Sounds like a Woody Allen joke.
That's amazing.
Remember the Dangerfield joke? Oh, man, my girlfriend loves to talk during sex.
Oh, yeah.
I hate those phone calls.
Pretty good.
She's calling you.
She's on the phone
with another guy.
Any particular turnoffs in the room you want to review?
I'm a big smells guy. I got a problem with smell.
Would you like candles just to mask?
I like a candle.
Okay.
I like a candle. I don't make a point of it unless there's a problem. And then I power through, and then
there have been problems in the past.
They're very.
Do you mind if
I'm a gentleman. No.
This is dangerous territory.
No, quiet in here. Pat, you ever throw on that? What's that mask you have to wear at night?
The CPAP.
The CPAP thing.
No.
Or have you ever?
Turn off.
I hear that it can happen the next morning. You get started before actually taking it off.
Yeah, that has happened to some people. I've heard
not you
anecdotally. No.
Yeah, okay.
Not
so
me.
you got the Star Wars mask, whatever it is.
Not.
And you lean over.
Well, yeah, people forget about it.
I would think the oxygen intake has to help a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it helps the sleeping.
It'd be sexy. You'd feel like Bane.
What about the woman? That would be,
What
will
break first? Your hips or your crack?
I will tell you, it was a legal entanglement. If that's the question you're asking.
The smell?
Yes.
I see. Did you bring that up in court and get some money knocked off your alimony?
I believe the judge's reply was, "Are you kidding me?" Stuff like that.
Food in bed, turn off. Anyway.
That's for you, huh?
For you, it is.
It's just the right kind of food. Whipped cream is good. Ribs is bad.
Right.
Your father dislikes room service.
You don't like your gal munching on a big hoagie while you're
little brisket
later. No, I do not like food in the bed. I hate room service at hotels. I don't.
What is wrong with
breakfast
you?
in bed is like the world's worst idea. Well, it's like, how about breakfast in the shower? No, the bed is for this. Look, there's a nice dining room downstairs with fresh coffee. Yeah. I'll go there.
Breakfast in bed isn't that comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing.
No.
Well, you can have fresh coffee in bed.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to be sitting in a bed.
Yeah, go get open heart surgery. You'll have a couple breakfasts.
Yeah,
in bed.
I've had that.
Wait a minute, you don't like breakfast in bed either?
I don't. Believe it or not.
Now, do you ever allow?
I'm sure whatever you're saying.
Now,
is correct,
if my lady who wants breakfast in bed, I'll happily make her some. And
So
did you ever prop up her head? Did you ever prop up her head with a pizza box?
Well, I don't, but often the pizza boxes are still there.
Yes, that was my favorite part of the joke.
You know, Tom,
when I bully myself.
That's not funny. That's
Isn't that the cruelest of this?
Yes.
He makes you tell your own jokes.
Right.
It's like a bully coming up to you and I punch yourself in the face.
Right.
The implication that you have pizza boxes like people have newspapers so the kids can do art projects.
I hear the implication that the woman's dead and you have to prop her
I
up.
thought that too. Or
Okay.
no,
That's
doll.
even
I thought it was a
worse.
doll.
Sorry, that's not the implication.
I think it was.
I did.
Christy, what's your biggest turn off in the bedroom?
Other than Tom.
To keep from, if you want to last longer, do you just think of Tom?
That's been my trick since middle school.
What if it backfired?
Let me ask you a different question, and you don't have to answer this. Do you sometimes set the stage so it's quite clear that this is going to happen? Like, is there a certain place you put a candle? Or
I have those remote control candles.
Certain music you put on. Yeah, remote control candles. What are they? Electric?
They're battery operated. And you have a little thing, and you hit the button, and they come on. You don't have those.
No.
Is it a real flame?
No, it's not a real flame.
You can take the girl out of the trailer park.
Tell me about it. Come on.
I love these.
I push this button, and the dingle balls come right real nice in front of your window.
He likes the real candles because they hide the smell.
It makes my wood panel walls look so nice.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, y'all. Just...
Hey!
The day we finally broke her.
We got a good all y'all out of her.
I like that. I like the all y'all.
I mean, are they real flames or are they fake?
They're fake, but they
asked
look
that
real.
question, you incredible jerk.
No, check. The thing is, I don't listen to you.
All right.
So there's sort of. Do you have like a?
See, they look like.
Do you have a particular?
They look like this.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have a particular song that you'll put on?
See, they look like that.
Okay, they look like real candles.
Rose
they
petals
look like
leading to the bedroom.
I don't have rose petals.
As the flames come up.
This is a hilarious It's Time song.
It's time.
All right.
I'm seeing the robe slowly opening like a theatrical stage.
He walks in dressed as a Victorian woman. Oh, wait. You don't. This is one of your turn-offs?
Get ready,
Are we on the
Chrissy.
bed yet?
It's Christy.
Here we go.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Change it up.
Now you're,
Now the robe comes off.
The OB is
Hey,
being
baby.
untied.
You're still in panties.
Do you guys, are you into the lingerie thing?
Not really. I mean, if it makes her feel sexy, I'm all for it. If not,
I think Tom and I agree on this, that tan lines, right?
No, I'm very anti-tan.
Me like
No
you.
kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Really?
Tan line, having no tan lines implies a professional tanner.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or a nudist?
A professional, okay? A whore.
Oh.
That's what I mean. If you don't have any tan lines, you're out there because you got to put the meat on the street.
Oh,
my God. Okay?
Absolute fact.
Thank you.
Or tanning bed, one of the two.
That's exactly right.
You're not wrong, I don't think.
I think you are wrong.
I think, no, and then if you walk in and she's tan from head to toe.
Yeah. Suspect.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a prostitute. Out! That's what you say?
What song is that?
That's what I say. The Final Countdown.
Final countdown.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that Europe?
Yeah, from that was in that commercial.
No, this is America.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, that went well. What do you got over there?
No, I think it's very exciting.
Hey,
Turn-offs. Now, do you think, in your experience, Josh, do women find it offensive that you stir mac and cheese during?
Now you tell one, Josh.
See, now it's just me. Why don't we say bad things about him?
Doesn't it kind of sound like you're stirring mac and cheese? No, I am. I've got two hands.
You know, that's supposed to be, that's the epitome of a girl that, if it sounds like stirring mac and cheese, she's ready, baby.
You know you lasted long enough when you hear the chime of your bedside microwave going off. That round two is
easy, Mac.
Do you have a bedside microwave?
Well, that's only 2 minutes.
Do I have a bedside microwave?
You do, don't you?
Of course. It's next to my bedside rotisserie. Where else would
And
I
the light in the rotisserie is so nice. It gives it a sort of a sexy feel.
A nice
kind of an orangey.
Is that a crock pot?
Honey, can you turn the crock pot on? I can't fall asleep without it.
Sure, I thought we'd have a little smoky time. You like Swedish meatballs, right,
Let's
Ben?
throw this at you. So how do you do this when you have little kids? Because I've never understood how you have sex in the house with little kids there.
How old's your youngest?
Because I got divorced at
6.
when my kids were young, so I never had this issue. But
Chrissy.
what?
He hasn't had
He's not
sex for 6
gonna
years.
answer. See the look in his face, he's not going to answer you.
Yeah, you're right. Do you have a lock on the door? Do you have a...
You just tie them up outside, right?
You just stake them out.
Tie them all to the same stake, they run around.
Do you do like
Well,
bumps?
it's really dark outside. Time to hop on your bikes. I want a full circle the block. It's 22 minutes.
I got time.
22 minutes.
Bob used to always say that his parents would drop them off at a movie.
Oh, no
That was the
kidding.
Or
signal.
throw quarters outside and tell them to go
Go find them. Well, throwing quarters outside is amazing.
In the grass.
We got about a half hour.
And the old trick is you throw out 10 and say there are 12 of them out there.
Oh, that's perfect.
That way, they get plenty of them. Then they go, hey, there's 2 more. We're going to go. I know we didn't clear the fence. I was watching.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, we're talking about the
Passion killers.
top 10 passion killers. Once again, number 1.
I think bad breath is right up there for me.
Well, there's nothing like that on this list.
I know, I'm surprised by that. But that, do you think, goes with the smells?
Smells.
Yeah, the smoking.
Not really, though, because in the morning you can still have bad breath. And, dude, I
but then
not care.
You can't kiss, though.
Oh, no, I don't care. At that point,
No, that's different.
It's the morning breath. They're a smoker. They have big underwear. Grow up. It's the most fun thing in the world. Have a good time.
Yeah, it is.
It's right there.
I mean,
There's no problem.
laying next to you.
But I think some of the really funny ones are a pet, and if you read deep in this article, a cat coughing up a hairball. That may be a little distracting.
Of course it is.
I also think baby talk is just the worst.
Oh,
I've never had that. Thankfully,
I've
people
never
do that.
No.
You don't lovey-dovey me, baby?
Adam Sandler must never get laid.
Oh, I'll bet he does just fine.
Perhaps you should look at my bank account.
Oh, look at this.
What's that? That's a fine quality H2O.
I enjoy it.
This little piggy want to go where? Okay, well, we've
Well, that's...
we've managed to not get to sport. Is that sports?
No.
Okay.
World records yet?
Andy Reid, world records.
What's old Reedy up to?
Dr. Jill Biden.
Okay, coming up, Kostaki Economist with our NFL update.
Economist.
Yeah, he shortened it from show business.
What did I say?
Economist.
And are you missing some buys for the holidays at your grocery store? Mr. Economist will have... He's a coupon cutter.
This morning. Good morning, Wichita. We've got Mr. Economist with us.
I'm sorry, Kostaki Economopoulos will be our guest. Forgive me. I do want to remind you that our NFL Pigskin Pick'em competition up and running this week. Get your picks in before the Thursday night, or we need them in about 8 o'clock Eastern time. Just pick the winners of this week's NFL games. Details, bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, Orange Insoles, the Yeti Cooler Sweepstakes, also up and running. Go to orangeinsoles.com for all the information. Coming right back, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
You know what makes me laugh is Skip Carey, Harry's son. He does the Atlanta Brave games.
Sure.
I listen to this guy when I can't sleep. Chipper Jones takes one on the outside, 3-1 on Chipper Jones. Don't forget all week long, we got the best of the Duke right here on TBS. John Wayne right here on TBS. There's a long fly ball. Looks like that's out of here.
I love that.
And you know, Harry's going, I can't believe that's my son. You know, Harry would get excited over the dumbest stuff. Hey! Check out the kid in the sombrero.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Mark Allison along with you. Donnie Baker on the road this weekend at the Comedy Caravan in Louisville, Kentucky. That's Friday and Saturday night. And the following weekend, he'll be at the Funny Bone in Liberty, Ohio. That's Friday, November 11th and Saturday, November 12th. Check out more at DonnieBaker.com for tickets and information. And Josh Arnold coming up on Saturday, November 19th, will be at the Olympic Southside Theater in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Again, Saturday, November 19th, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. That man, Josh Arnold, coming to entertain you at the Olympic Southside Theater. Tickets and information at JoshArnold.com. Rolling through a Tuesday, Kostaki Economopoulos and DJ Dangler on the way. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. There were no big treats from the Halloween night Powerball drawing as none of the tickets sold matched all 6 numbers. The lack of a winner means the next drawing Wednesday night will be for a massive $1.2 billion jackpot. The winning numbers drawn Monday, white balls 13, 19, 36, 39, 59. The red Powerball 13 on Halloween. The increased jackpot will be the 4th largest in U.S. history. The biggest prize, a $1.5 billion Powerball jackpot won by 3 ticket holders back in 2016. I was not one of them. Massive lottery jackpots have become more common in recent years as lottery officials have adjusted game rules and ticket prices to pump up the top prizes. Looks like it's working. Meanwhile, billionaire Elon Musk, who doesn't need to win the Powerball, already floating major changes for Twitter as he begins his first week as owner of the social media platform. One proposal would make some users pay if they want to keep the blue check mark on their profile. Twitter historically has used the mark to verify higher profile accounts, including Musk, so that other users know it's really them. Critics have derided the mark as an elite status symbol. Musk has invited a group of tech world friends and investors to help guide the San Francisco-based company's transformation, which is likely to include a shakeup of its staff. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
Al from the MES News Center in New York. I'm Tom Bochow. In Bogota, Colombia, Brian Naranjo, age 18, says being small has its advantages, one being having a better view of girls in miniskirts. standing just 27.9 inches tall. Joe was named the smallest man in Latin America by the Guinness Book of Records.
27 inches tall.
Besides holding the #1 position, he fulfilled another dream by going to Disneyland, where he called the It's a Small World exhibit disappointing. In Stockholm, Sweden, Leif Borg, warning he would blow the courtroom into the air just 10 minutes earlier at his divorce trial, pulled dynamite from his briefcase and set it off, killing himself and seriously wounding his wife's lawyer, severing the lawyer's limbs.
Wow.
Witnesses said the explosion occurred during proceedings to determine how the couple's property would be split. For once, a lawyer got the charge that cost him an arm and a leg.
And on a high one, that a boy.
Good move. Throw away the script and get out.
Hi, man, this is Donnie Biker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Vegetarians always want to force feed you their food, of course. I mean, the garden burger. The garden burger, it tastes just like a hamburger.
No, it doesn't.
A garden burger is to hamburger what a post-op transvestite is to a woman. It looks something like it, but one whiff will tell you that's not tuna fish, it's cat food, and it's not fit for human consumption.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're listening.
Serious money.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick McGee.
What kind of news desk is it, Chick?
It is the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk.
Where do you get it?
Right.
Look at Target.
You don't get Christy at Target. You get
depends.
You get the game.
You know, Bailey Zappi, quarterback for the Patriots, isn't having that great a year all of a sudden. Maybe he'll be back, but until then, maybe we could use this for Target. Be sure to look at Target for Poetry for Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Not, you know what Target's secret is?
What is it?
Popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I sure love the smell. I never get it, but I love the smell of it.
Nothing better than a Saturday morning going into Target, grabbing your corn.
I love seeing people do that. I love it.
Man.
Good for you.
And the genius that went, hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we put a Starbucks in here?
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that too.
Hang on a second. Guess what, Christy?
It's too salty. I tried it once.
Popcorn. It's too salty. Far too much flavor.
Too butter.
Yes.
No, it tastes like something good.
It's one of the best smells. I love it.
It is a great smell. I agree with you.
There's a list.
You know what? Here's another thing about
the best
Target.
smells. Yeah.
Best shopping carts.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think in the business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like made for off-roading.
Yes, and they're smooth, nary a weird wheel.
You go in for one thing, you leave $100 lighter in the wallet every time.
That would be an interesting discussion. What is the world? We have all these world records. What's the world record for someone walking into any store and going, I just came to get milk and a thing of bologna, and I walked out with a new car at a house.
Yes. How do they do that?
$89 later.
You go to a place like Costco, that's easy. You walk in. Yeah.
I
went in for a buy, and I came out with a 2-week vacation in Europe.
Of course, I had to get those new sunglasses. They were on the end of the aisle.
Yeah.
And then I bought enough charcoal for 3 years, but it only cost me $4. We have a game we're going to be playing shortly.
Top 8 smells.
These are the best smells.
Best smells.
According to what?
I know what's in there.
Fartlovers.com.
Tom taught me to say according to what?
Top best smells. Are you going to start at the bottom?
I'm going to go number 8.
Number 8.
I'm going to hit you hard with number 8.
Is there a polka album out there called A World Accordion Garp? Just ask me. Go ahead, Chip.
Melted chocolate.
Yes.
Number 8.
Smells good.
Good.
What?
What do you mean?
You ever heated melted chocolate on the stove to
Never did that?
make candy?
Can't wait. Just have to get it in there. Get it in the old pie hole.
You never
I don't melt my own chocolate.
You gave a chance to let it
You never melt chocolate and put it on ice cream?
Or cookies or...
What are you talking about?
You take chocolate, And you melt it on the stove, and you pour it over vanilla ice cream.
Whenever I see baking chocolate or milk, I'm like, who's doing this? There's chocolate syrup in a bottle.
Yeah, but it's room temperature. You want it nice warm. You put it on vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, and you put it on there. It melts the ice cream. Number 7, campfires.
Yeah, I enjoy that. Yeah.
Number 6, bacon.
Smell of bacon. Yeah.
Number 5, rain.
I do like that smell, especially in the
Very
summer.
clean.
It depends where you are.
Maybe on fresh asphalt.
You know, if you're at the sewage treatment plant, the rain starts. Oh, great! Now it stinks and it's humid.
Asphalt. That's a funny word. We're what? Number 4, barbecue.
Smell of barbecue, very
Smell
good.
of barbecue. Yeah. Number 3, coffee.
Yeah, that's really
But of course,
Definitely smells better than it tastes.
You can't have the smell of coffee at home.
No, not at Tom's house.
Coffee's out there. I love coffee, but I like to go out and get
number
it.
2
is puppy breath on there?
No.
That's what I'm experiencing right now. A lot of puppy smell.
I love puppy breath.
Number 2 is vanilla.
Yeah, that's a good smell.
That's number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That does seem high, but it is a good smell.
How often do you smell vanilla?
Not that often.
You don't melt vanilla at home? You guys are busy with your chocolate. I'm there in the stove boiling up some vanilla.
Vanilla.
Back when I was in school, us trailer trash, we used vanilla as perfume.
With our fake candles.
Yeah. Boy.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
About halfway through the date, I'd have ants.
Yep.
I said, hors d'oeuvres. Chocolate covered ant.
Number 1, lavender.
Nope.
Gasoline?
Wait a minute. A washing machine.
Nope.
Cookies.
Washing machine.
What a great, awful gas.
Fresh laundry?
Fresh baked cookies.
Oh.
You're not going to like it.
Pumpkin.
Okay.
This is the number 1 smell.
Cinnamon.
Fresh air.
No, that's stupid. That doesn't even count.
That's BS.
Clean air.
No, wrong.
Cold snow, ice, spruce, birch, stuff like that.
I mean, that is fine.
But that's not... No.
You know what? No, I'm going with it. We take it for granted, don't we? That we can
do.
step outside
and smell cold spruce. Where are you? In Colorado right now?
I'm wearing cold spruce right
Vail
now.
Yeah,
Mountain.
I'm in Colorado Springs right now.
Number 9 is gasoline, but they say fresh petrol.
Yeah, that's good.
Number 9, you love the smell of
gasoline.
I
gas?
love that. I like that smell too.
Yeah, there's
Do you
freaky
really?
weirdos like Josh out there that love
Number
I
10
don't care
is
for that.
Is this where you segue into Robert Duvall?
freshly cut grass.
I love the
Smell of napalm in the morning.
You know what I do love is the smell of a freshly opened pack of cigarettes. I'm not a smoker. I don't like the smell of a lit cigarette, but
Tobacco,
just inhaling that.
tobacco
even a cigar.
Remember my dad? I would always ask if I could open his pack of cigarettes and smell them.
Really?
Yeah, he caught me once, and he was like, "Now you have to smell the whole pack."
Yeah.
I just sit there and just sniff for an hour.
What's your favorite smell, Chick?
Gosh, I don't know.
Sweet.
Oh, rose. sweet. I like the smell of a rose. I have several rose candles placed strategically around the compound.
Why isn't the smell of baking cookies on there?
Yeah.
That's way better than spruce fresh air dough. What stupid source is this from that's wrong?
It's Olfactory Monthly.
Oh,
well, I love the smell of an old factory.
Not old factory.
Especially uranium.
Well, you remember Andy Reid, right?
Football
He's
coach?
the head coach. No, the drywaller. Yes.
Well, contextually, we were talking about smells.
He smells great, too. But, he's not exactly a slim fellow. Remember when he won Super Bowl 54, he said he was going to celebrate with the biggest cheeseburger you've ever seen.
wait. Is he a great big fat person?
He is a great big fat person. And a couple days ago, Andy went on to say that, does anybody want to guess my favorite candy bar for Halloween?
Oh,
he was having fun at the press conference.
I bet he's a caramello guy.
Oh, caramello. That's rich.
No, I bet he's a Snickers guy.
Okay, Snicker.
That really satisfies.
Milky Way, I'll go with Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Maybe like Three Musketeers. That seems right.
Nah, it's too light.
Just a simple Hershey bar.
Nobody said it yet. Andy said, every time I walk past a Mr. Good bar, I can hear him saying, Andy, come eat me. That's what Andy.
I do
He's
love a
looking
Mr.
for
Good
Mr.
Bar.
Good Bar.
It's a Hershey bar with peanuts.
It's
That's all it
brilliant.
is.
It's brilliant, yeah.
Hershey bar.
He is looking for Mr. Good Bar.
Brilliant candy bar.
Brilliant. Mr. Good Bar's brilliant. Brilliant.
They say in England, it's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Candy bar.
Brilliant.
Yes. Brilliant.
Okay. Thank you, Andy, for participating.
And Dr. Joe Biden coming up and a couple of world records.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. She's a Philly fan.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And also we have interesting story out of Maine, the state of Maine, involving a giant duck.
Again.
Really?
How,
Yes.
how big?
Huge.
Big.
A huge duck.
6 feet?
Also, we have a flying squirrel in the news. And if you're going to Disney Disney World Shanghai, wait a minute.
Not so
fast,
yeah.
my friends.
Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
We got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
With us in the studio, comedian John Garrett. You have a straight job? I mean, like a normal day-to-day thing?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm actually a CPA, believe it or not. Yeah, and
that spells party.
Yeah, it does. Most people think CPAs are hysterical. Yeah. No, of course not. We're dorks, big dorks. But and honestly, on behalf of all accountants out there, I'd like to say that we don't all do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. That was a tax joke for the accountants.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I hope you had a great weekend. I know it's Tuesday, but Monday Night Football last night was on, and the Cleveland Browns kind of destroyed Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals 32-13, and it really wasn't even that close. Hope you had the Browns in your pigskin pick'em. Somebody probably did, and it may have made the difference in whether they won the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Just head to bobandtom.com/contest to sign up for Week 9, which gets underway on Thursday night. You got today, tomorrow, and Thursday until about 8 o'clock Eastern time. You don't want to wait too long, though. Get your picks in. All you have to do is pick the winners. No point spread. Just, this team's going to win. I know it. And you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max and pick against Chick McGee in the Shoein' of the Week. Again, bobandtom.com/contest. Sponsored by the Big Green Egg. And good luck from all of us here at the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom news update. You hoping to win the huge Powerball drawing? Well, guess what? No one won last night. That's right. None of the tickets sold matched all 6 numbers. The next chance to win tomorrow when the next drawing is held. The jackpot stands at $1.2 billion, the 4th biggest lottery haul in U.S. history. Would you be willing to pay to have a verified blue check on your Twitter feed? Just one idea being floated around by Elon Musk. The billionaire, in his first week at Twitter's helm, says he's considering that, along with other measures to verify celebrities, politicians, and journalists who use the site, and to discourage bots. Already during his time as Twitter chief, Musk has fired the company's board of directors and sent top officials packing. And after all that picking, carving, and scooping, what you have today is a pumpkin that's a day past its prime. But before you throw it in the trash, along with candy wrappers, yesterday's jack-o'-lanterns could be a really nice, let's pick up. But before you go and throw it in the trash along with candy wrappers, there's a way to keep yesterday's jack-o'-lanterns from being tomorrow's landfill waste. If you do gardening, you can dump the pumpkin into a compost pile after removing the seeds and any decorations. And you can also give them to community gardens, farms, or even a zoo. Or if you want to give backyard birds and critters a treat, just leave the pumpkin carcass on your lawn. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Bill Belichick passed George Halas for second place all-time on the NFL's career coaching victories list. After the game, was very excited about moving into second place all-time. It's certainly an honor. Very excited.
Like the man acts like he's been there before.
You know, George Halas.
And before.
He was a coach.
And then he just wants to go to sleep.
He's a classy guy.
You know who's out there at number one, don't you, Tom?
Don Shula.
Don Shula. You once called me a sad old man.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Special guest, Randy Gandhi.
He's a Randy Gandhi. We say Randy.
Randy Gandhi?
Randy Gandhi.
Randy Gandhi. The answer is?
The answer is sputum samples.
Sputum samples.
Exactly.
The question.
What do you call someone who's a spitting image of junior samples? The answer is
yes.
Kenmore Weed Whacker.
Kenmore Weed Whacker.
Yes.
Oh, no.
What did Barbie yell as she made love with Ken in the tool shed? The answer is aye, sir. Aye, sir.
Aye, sir.
Aye, sir.
Yes.
The question.
Tough envelope.
What does the coat girl say to Sammy Davis right after she says, hat, sir? The answer is Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Who's coming up?
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Got a surprise coming.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chicks. Pizza?
It's not pizza, Ace.
Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby who wants some pizza at the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Love pizza.
I'd like some pizza. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold.
Yeah.
Remember we were asked to name a pizza joint a few years ago?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was not part of this.
And we came up with we'd have a sort of a donkey as their mascot, and we were called Pizza Ass.
Yep.
Did they go for it?
They did not. they went with Puccini's, and they've done very well without our stupid name.
That is a fine place.
That is a fine pizza, my friend.
They haven't done very well.
No, they kill it.
They're okay.
Yeah, it's a lovely place. The point is, Christy Lee is not just sitting at any news desk. Ladies and gentlemen, she's at the Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition game, available at Target exclusively. And we're going to be playing that game shortly. I have a surprise for you guys.
Yeah.
I'll see about that.
Pizza, right? It's unbelievable. I've got a surprise guest, and you're poo-pooing it already?
Yeah.
Oh, surprise guest.
Yes, I have a surprise guest. We're going to be joined by Josh Nally from Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
I love that place.
And Josh was in the news last week. There he is.
Hi, Josh.
Hello.
And Josh, the key to this visit is your breathing.
I am.
And now, why would I say that's the key to this?
Because I play dead on TikTok, and I'm going to be on CSI Vegas this week.
All right. So you're the gentleman.
I read about you.
Yeah, we read
about you.
Thank you for sending the email. I saw that.
Yeah, you made the international news wire
Do you know what an international news wire is, Josh?
I do. I listen to y'all quite often and hear y'all talk about it all the time.
Okay.
That's the only reason, you know.
Thank you very much. Is the shirt you're wearing, is that a fingerprint?
It's the CSI Vegas shirt that they sent me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Now, explain to everybody, you got famous because you're doing what exactly?
I played dead on TikTok to get on a TV or a movie show, and CSI Vegas cast me.
Okay.
And when you say you play dead on TikTok, I've seen many of these. You'll go to a specific spot and just lie down or look like you're somehow dead and then take the picture.
Sometimes I use fake blood. Sometimes I just lay there.
Now, do you often do people come up and like try to help you or examine you while you're doing this?
I've had a couple times I've been approached by people. One time on my porch at about 1 o'clock in the morning, a guy stopped and my mouth was full of fake blood, so I couldn't really say anything to him.
Oh, no.
Once again, our guest is Josh Nally. Are you in your truck right now?
I am. I was about to go film today, so.
Oh,
okay, good. And how did you start the playing dead thing? When did this begin?
It started a year ago, last October, and it started out of boredom, just finding something to do on my day off.
Sure.
I thought maybe you were going to say you're married and your wife would start talking, and then you would just lay there and listen and like, hey, I could play dead if I wanted.
What's been the most dangerous, the most dangerous stunt, if you will, playing dead, if any?
Well, according to TikTok, it was the time I laid next to the train tracks.
Yeah.
They took that one down.
Yeah.
Oh, too real, huh?
They frown upon that guy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, have you already filmed the CSI episode?
Yes, I went in July. They flew me out to Los Angeles, and we filmed then.
Okay, and where are you dead in this one?
I'm dead in a morgue at that one.
Okay. Did you have to get in the drawer?
No, they had me on a metal gurney, and they had a full piece chest piece on me that looks like I had a autopsy done.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw the...
Spoiler alert!
I saw some clips of it. Well, he's dead. I mean...
Yeah, you're right.
But, I mean, you're dead the whole time. There's not a scene where you're actually alive, right?
No, not yet. They haven't asked me to have a talking role yet.
Yeah, it'll happen.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, you could come back to life.
And now, don't take this the wrong way.
Oh, God.
Boy.
Oh, no. So that means bad.
No, this is not an insult, Josh. You have a rich white beard. Am I correct? And it's lengthy.
Mm-hmm.
And now you do have a darker mustache portion of the beard. You could dye that white, and then you could be dead Santa Claus.
I never thought about that.
I'm not being mean. I mean, you're a man of a certain size, and you're a Santa-esque, don't you think?
I've heard that before. Yes.
I think dead Santa, is next.
Well, it might disturb a certain percentage of.
All right. Santa doesn't die.
Okay, let's hear this out. Okay, let's say he's dead Santa. Who would call him for a job, and what would they want him to do?
I think might be a horror movie there or something.
Hi, Josh. It's Kevin Jones from Dillard's. We were wondering if you might.
Josh, I could lay under a Christmas tree dead.
Or.
So you could be
head first in the bottom of a chimney.
Josh, you could be department store Santa after some kind of unfortunate electrocution.
I love it. I might have to make a TikTok of that.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it would go viral.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, and your beard it's a great beard.
Thank you.
And is it naturally that brown on top, or is that artificially induced?
No, that's all natural, and yeah. We go white young in my family, so.
Wow. Can you get the mustache to go white? Do they make white dye, Pat?
Oh, I'm sure
they do, yeah.
They do?
Bleach it.
Yeah. You could maybe just put something on it, and you'd be a very handsome blue-eyed Santa.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did any of the main cast of CSI study your body while you were lying there?
Josh Lowry was one of the main characters. He was standing right over me, and the they have a new medical examiner she was standing over me looking at my body the entire time. So
how long do you have to not breathe?
About 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Do they give you like a countdown?
They know. I just held my breath until they said everything was good. So
Christy Lee wants to know if you were naked.
You have underwear on?
If your wiener was
I had shorts on. I was in a body bag, so I had shorts on in the body bag. I was topless.
Is it weird being in a body bag? It's got to be, right?
A little bit. It was, it was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Never been in one of those yet.
Are those, again, don't take this the wrong way, are those body bags one size fits all?
Okay.
I don't think they are. I think they have different sizes for different folks.
It's a fair
What's wrong with you?
What?
I suppose it is.
Have you played a dead body in a casket yet, or is that the goal? Or
I haven't yet. I don't have any friends in the funeral home industry that would let me play dead in a casket.
Well, I have a niece who's, I'll talk to her about it.
We're talking, by the way, I should reintroduce our guest. Josh Nally is a fine young man from Elizabethtown, Kentucky, with a beautiful beard. And he has been posing as a dead person for the last, a year and a half, and is going to be on CSI coming up.
CSI Vegas.
CSI Vegas. When is the broadcast?
This Thursday, November 3rd.
Oh, right.
Cool. Have you seen a clip of it yet?
I haven't.
I am not a beard fan. We all know that. But I do have to say, Josh, your beard looks really soft.
It does. It looks cottony.
It looks
and,
very soft.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd like to run my fingers through it. Yeah.
Get out of my
I'll
lane.
definitely let you, Josh.
In fact, can we rub beards?
Yes, we can.
Oh, you get all tangled up.
If you love Josh, you'll love Josh on Josh.
Oh, hi, Josh. Oh, hi, Josh.
You know, I can play a necrophiliac.
I apologize for the other people. Josh, are you a lifelong resident of Elizabethtown, Kentucky?
I am. I've been here since I was born, I guess. Well, I was born in Louisville, but about 10 years of age, we moved to E-Town.
Okay. They call it E-Town. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, which Elizabeth is it named after, by the way?
I think it was named after Lincoln's, somebody that was a relative of Abraham Lincoln.
No kidding.
Okay, just curious. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to call us.
Yes.
And Josh Nally will be seen on CSI Vegas.
Yeah, this Thursday.
As a dead body.
Congratulations, and hopefully this is the beginning, not the last time you'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides being on CSI Vegas, talking to y'all have been a highlight because I've been listening to y'all since the 90s.
Oh,
we certainly appreciate it.
I wasn't on then. That's why I'm
and wasn't the show better then? That's what
Josh, if you end up doing the Dead Santa thing, would you be sure to let us know so we can promote it?
Oh, definitely. I'll send it to y'all.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate it, Josh. You're a nice guy.
You.
See you, man.
Bye.
Thank you.
What a great beard.
I like that beard.
Isn't that great?
And I'm
not insulting him by saying he'd be a great Santa.
No.
It's a terrific
beard. He looks
beard.
like it's so soft. Like I've never seen facial hair.
My beard's soft, too.
No.
This isn't that
not
long.
like his.
No.
Yeah, it's probably not.
His looks very soft.
Yeah. I get you.
I bet it smells of cedar.
You think it smells like cedar?
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, comforting?
Well, we were talking about.
I may be in love with him.
We were talking about
cedar and smoke. And
we were talking about the best smells out there. We're going to have to pick up on this. We're getting a lot of mail on things that are the best.
Yeah, we put it out on Twitter too.
Best smelling things. I still think. Well, now you were a realtor, Christy.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that a big deal? You're supposed to make the house smell like cookies. And
bake a cookie or
it
blueberries
like
or lavender or something.
That's cricket. Making a house smell like something that it doesn't smell like.
No, it's just
it just makes it smell homey.
Well, this will cover up the septic tank.
Don't you love the smell like when you put a pot roast in the slow cooker or something and you leave for work?
You come home and
and the house smells so good.
How about you open up a can of coffee?
Yeah,
I love that.
That smells great.
How about the sound of the smell of gasoline as you're putting it in your car, getting ready to leave?
No, it's
nice.
I don't like the smell of
The stacks of dollar bills that you have hidden in a duffel bag.
You never know where you're going to end up. Yeah.
Sure. Smell a lie on your fingers.
That's right. I never felt more alive.
But it's different for everybody. Here's a guy, Daniel writes, my favorite smell is walking into like Tractor Supply or Menards or Lowe's. That smell of
plywood.
I like that too, yeah.
Yeah, lumberyard. That's a great smell, certainly. When we come back, we will have a man who smells...
like baklava.
There you go.
Yes.
Very good.
Smells of Dolomite.
It'll be Kostaki Economopoulos talking about the NFL. He is our official NFL correspondent. I'll remind you quickly, the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em up and running. We're in a new week. You got to get your entries in before 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern time coming up on Thursday because that's when the Thursday night game starts, more or less. What is it, 8:20-ish? But we need your entry in by 8. All you got to do is pick all the winners in the NFL. You could win the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. No better time for grilling than right now. So be a winner. Be part of it. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. And if you listen and you hear your name on the radio because you just won, you'll be listening on those beautiful Raycon earbuds. Is that right, Chick McGee? Tell me more.
That's exactly right, Tom. And, you know, I searched the world over.
And you thought you found true love, but what'd you find?
I found the best earbuds, and then I found Raycon.
Was that Eurotrash Girl that you were singing there?
No, that was Hee-Haw.
Hee-Haw.
Hee-Haw. Thought you were being cool.
You met another, and
you were gone.
That's why I had to put in my Raycons and listen to my heartbreak playlist. Raycons wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers. Premium sound, useful features, almost custom, comfortable fit. Their gel tips fit every ear ever made. And get a load of this. They start about half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, Raycom makes gifting easy. Holiday gift guides for everyone in your life. Knock that list out all at once. Get everybody Raycons and get 30% off by shopping Raycon's holiday bundles. Everybody needs a pair of Raycons for their ears, whether it's for listening to music, taking work calls, blasting a workout playlist. You can find Raycon in stores now like Kohl's and Walmart. But listen, if you're always going to get the best deal when you use our special link, it is buyraycon.com/Tom, where they offer buy now, pay later options. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom right now. Use the code EARLYBF to get 20% off site-wide, or save even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. That's code EARLYBF, early BF at buyraycon.com/Tom. 20% off your Raycon purchase. Buyraycon.com/Tom.
And Chick's right, these do make great gifts, and it truly is one size fits all because they know one size doesn't fit all, so they have the different little rubbery gizmo things you put on the end.
Ear tips.
What are they called?
Gel tips.
Gel tips.
Don't get complicated on me. I'm trying to tell people they'll fit even the kids, and the beauty of getting them for your kids is they can listen to their crappy music and you don't have to. Is that written down there?
That's exactly what it says.
I'm just telling you. Raycon, buyraycon.com/Tom. Coming up, Kostaki, what did I call him? Economist? That's the short version.
Economist.
Economist. Yeah, okay. And by the way, ladies, he's ready, he's single, he's hot, and he smells good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is...
You use the sheepskin that you
Let's
use?
not talk about the sheep.
Okay.
Brings up some really sad memories.
Okay. Well, no, I know you've got
It's tough when you name them.
It's
an
a
original
tough breakup.
Song here. This is an original song from the Electric Amish. Can you guys favor us with a tune?
Yeah, we play all originals because, of course, we're not even allowed to listen to the radio, so I don't even know what you guys hear.
Yeah, that's true. Well, go ahead, but I'd love to hear it.
Well, all right. This is a little song goes a little something like this. It kind of tells you who we are.
Oh.
Carl, would you look at Barry back there? He's playing those drums like a crazy Mennonite.
Yeah, for that he will surely burn in hell.
Out in the field for 40 days. Plowing and planting,
winter, Frays make pies. Smell of their cider, about to make me high. Now these young maidens, they had a plan. They was out to meet us boys in the band. They said, the parson's gone, now's our chance. And we proceeded to have a big square dance. We are an Amish band. We are an Amish band. We'll stay all night and play, but first we all must pray. We are an Amish band. Give it up for Braver. Oh, merciful God, please let the rest of this solo really jam. We are an Amish band. Nailed it. We are an Amish band. Attaboy, Braver. We'll help you build a barn. We just don't give a darn. We are an Amish band. We are an Amish band. Yeah, yeah. We are an Amish band. Yeah, yeah. We are an Amish band. Yeah, yeah.
Yay! The Electric Amish, ladies and gentlemen.
There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know, I found out that I'm left-handed.
Yeah?
All these years, I didn't even know, man.
Didn't know.
Didn't know. It was Saturday. I was brushing my teeth, and I looked in the mirror. I got to get a new baseball glove.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make sense. But you got to know yourself, though.
Yeah.
You know, I found out I can't eat rat poison either.
No? I'll be damned.
I'm
After
rat
all these years.
I'm rat poison intolerant.
It's handy to know.
Paramedic told me. He said, stop eating rat poison. So, you know, I quit. It was tough, though. It was tough. I had to go on the patch, you know. But thank God for the patch, man. Saved my life, man. They got patches for everything these days, Chicky. They got patches for us. You want to quit smoking? Got a patch. Birth control, they got a patch for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you got an eye missing,
They have a patch
yes,
for
they
that?
do. Yeah,
And on that note, we're taking off. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Jim, we mentioned that you are a tall man.
Yes. 6'6", huh?
6'6". Are you a single guy or married guy?
I just got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
How's that going?
First timer?
Yeah, first timer.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm learning, very slowly. I'm learning, when women get married, they take the guy's name, and I'm learning that us guys are also my married name is somebody. Somebody's got to take the trash out. At first, I was like, is he talking to somebody else? Is there somebody else here?
Somebody.
Should we be on a first-name basis by now?
Well, someone's going to have to go to the hardware store, and somebody's going to have to put this table together.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening.
What? No good can come from this. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, news.
Hello.
Pat Godwin, music.
Yellow.
Josh Arnold. There's Ace
Clever aside.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold, and I think we have a special guest.
We're going to have a special guest in just a second. I
There
want to
he is.
introduce...
Calling from the void.
I want to introduce from the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
And we're going to challenge our guest, Kostaki Economopoulos, or what was my new name for him? Kostaki...
Economist.
Economist.
Mr. Economist.
Mr. Economist.
I'm Ellis Islanding him. Kostaki, we're going to play this game in just a second called Poetry for Neanderthals because you are a single guy right now. Is that correct?
I am, yeah. I'm intrigued. Poetry for Neanderthals.
Yeah. And it's a game involving word usage. You're a big word guy.
Sure.
And I also want to point something out that Kostaki is going to be greeting the month of November in person at a club called No Worries in Farmington, New Mexico this Friday.
Oh, I love
And then in Albuquerque at the Juneau Brewery this Saturday.
Oh, yes.
Those will be some great shows. And then
No
Sioux
worries.
Falls, South Dakota at Boss's Comedy Club on Friday the 18th of November. And the 19th, Nevada, Iowa at the Talent Factory.
Please.
That's talent.
Please.
Almost.
Stop. Sorry. That's Saturday, November 19th. Kostaki, now they'll remember it because I screwed it up.
Yeah, you're really
on purpose. That's good. Okay, now, Josh, do you want to explain the game to Kostaki?
Yes, these are dirty phrases, Kostaki, that you have to guess, dirty or unsavory type phrases. I can only give you clues with in the form of one-syllable words.
But you can string them together as a sentence.
Absolutely. So therefore, I will sound like a Neanderthal.
Oh.
Now, you're going to guess the first word, and then I'm going to give more clues, and you're going to have to guess the full two-word phrase.
All the answers are two-word phrases.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me give you
I'm
a real quick example. I just picked a card at random. The first word is exposure, and the answer is indecent exposure. Now, the idea of the game is at Thanksgiving, you break this game out after
So
the
the
kids,
second word
after
is
the kids have gone to watch TV.
Tom just muddied the waters there.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
We were good.
We were fine until he tried to explain it.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I should make this clear. The first word you get can be either the first or the second word of the phrase. Either one is okay.
Okay. So guess this first word here, Kostaki. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
You sit on in a bar.
Stool?
Stool.
Kostaki.
Kostaki, Pat.
That's my new middle name.
But he knew it, Josh.
Okay.
He wanted you to know he knew it.
So now, not firm.
Runny stool.
Soft stool.
Not,
not free.
I know the answer.
How about not free?
Not hard, not firm, not
Stool softener.
no,
Mushy stool.
but
Diarrhea.
Is it bloody?
soft, whole, not whole,
Not whole.
Piece of stool.
I'm lost.
not tight.
Loose stool.
Yes, loose stool.
You said that.
Right.
I did.
You said Lucy, yeah.
I did. I don't think you did, but okay.
Are we all playing now or not?
No, it's Kostaki's playing. Would you shut up, Pat?
It was more fun.
Once again, we're playing Poetry for Neanderthals, available at Target stores exclusively.
Let Pat play.
Okay, this is-
He does so little. Let him.
Okay, all right.
a little.
Tar, arm, fall, in fruit. All types of this. All types of this.
Seed.
Arm, tar, fruit.
Arm,
What?
tar,
Fisting.
fruit.
Baby?
In fruit.
Bowl.
Take out. Plum. Take out of plum.
Well, I know what it is.
Pit.
Yes.
Pit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A la arm, tar.
Oh, okay.
Front of plane. Rooster.
Cockpit.
Yes, cockpit. Yes.
Okay. Now, so you can see, Kostaki, things can go very wrong trying to play this game.
Aren't you having fun?
Yeah, that's the object. But you get the prize for just being here, Kostaki. All participants get a guest spot on the Bob and Tom Show. Kostaki Economopoulos is our correspondent in the world of the NFL. Kostaki, what have you got over there?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard this, but the Falcons are #1 in their division.
Woo!
What is this, April? Usually we're not #1 till the draft, but we'll take it.
All right.
This week the Falcons are dressing up as a playoff team. It's very exciting. That division is not good. Yeah.
Kostaki couldn't have hated this game more. We enjoyed it.
Just hated it. Look at
The
Poor guy.
The Falcons division is not good. They're the top of the bottom, which is not something you should say too loud in rural Georgia. You know. Falcons in first place. Not even Calvin Ridley had money on that. You see, he did some gambling.
A bit of a gambler.
Yes. The Falcons won because the Panthers falconed their way to a loss. That's really what happened. By the way, the Falcons are paying Matt Ryan a pile of money to not play for them this year. And now the Colts are paying Matt Ryan a pile of money to not play for them, too.
What a deal for Matt Ryan, huh?
It's pretty good. Yeah. Somebody wants to pay me to not tell jokes. Give me a call. I'm available. Is Giselle going to snag a new quarterback here at the trade deadline? She should get Matt Ryan. He's got plenty of time to hang out with their kids on Sundays at least.
I was thinking she'd go for Pete Davidson.
Yeah, all right. It's a little young, maybe. Pete Davidson for you? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying he dates everybody else. Why not?
Yeah, okay. Well, no one has done more Tom Brady jokes over the years. Maybe I'm the perfect rebound for Giselle.
Yeah.
Right? Couple glasses of wine. I tell her some Brady jokes. His diet's so strict he can't lick his own bloody lip. Come on, lady. And when I climax, I yell 28-3. And it's cathartic. If Giselle took half of the team's losses right now, they would still suck. This team's not good. In divorce court, when Giselle's lawyers got a little tough, did Tom's lawyers say, roughing the passer? Who's Brady missing more this week, Giselle or Gronk? It seems, maybe. He's also usually without Julio Jones. In Julio's birth announcement, was there a little red Q next to his name? He's questionable a lot. Okay.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
It's a fantasy joke, really. Tom Brady is now the most sacked quarterback of all time. Brett Favre still the only quarterback to deliver his own sack. You see. You know who loves sacks the most, though? Andy Dick. He loves a good sack.
Yeah.
The Lions announced they're building a statue of Barry Sanders. Seems weird to have a statue of a guy who's so elusive, right? Shouldn't you go hologram with Barry Sanders? You think you got him, you come up empty again. Oh, that's fun. Statue of Tom Brady, that makes sense. That's about as elusive as the real Tom Brady. See, that's more fitting. The Barry statue should be him signing his retirement papers early because the Lions are terrible. That's his statue. Isn't it an honor to be a Lion for eternity? Is that really what you want? The NFL should do Barry a favor and put his statue outside the stadium of a good team. Then he could tailgate a playoff game once in a while. Saints beat the Raiders 24-0. That's the Hollywood good guys versus bad guys, right? Saints, Raiders.
Yeah.
Great. In the movies, the bad guys are a threat at some point. Oh, the Raiders, not good. They're like a skinny white girl, the Raiders. No booty. Am I right, everybody?
Ace is getting very upset.
Yeah.
Come on, join the fun. Come on.
There's only 7 more of these. You'd think at least the Raiders could pillage a field goal somewhere, no? Their offense spent less time on the field than most streakers. The Raiders treated the goal line like they're a dog with a shot collar. No, don't go over there. The only Raiders Super Bowl this year will be the one Mark Davis uses on his head to cut his hair.
Good.
The Raiders are so bad, they're thinking of firing their coach and bringing in Frank Caliendo to play John Gruden. All right. Let's close on this one. The early favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year is Kenneth Walker. Offensive Rapper of the Year, pretty much settled at this point. Pretty much. Kanye.
Offending a lot of people.
Just me?
Yay.
All right.
Okay. Kostaki Economopoulos, you can, by the way, be part of this whole thing by going to All Pro Lines at your favorite social media platform and contribute. Kostaki, how's the single life going?
It's good. I'm getting along with the ex very well lately. We did a bunch of Halloween and holiday stuff together with the kiddos. I feel like we're in the honeymoon period of the divorce. It's nice.
Isn't that nice?
That could be the title of your next album. The honeymoon period of the divorce. That is very funny. That is very funny. Kostaki, once again, Farmington, New Mexico this Friday, Albuquerque Saturday, and then Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Friday, November 18th and the 19th, in Nevada, Iowa. All those dates will be great. Some great live comedy with Kostaki. He does a terrific job on stage. Thank you so much. Oh, before we go, Kostaki, what is your favorite smell? We were talking about this.
Wow.
Or at least something in your top 3.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls and chocolate chip cookie. I like that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
That's a good one.
I'm with you on those.
Fire pit kind of smell.
Yeah,
Yeah, here's one that will date me.
All right.
The only way I can reference it, I think, is by mentioning a movie.
Rita Moreno?
No. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, I know.
So they pass out the papers, and the kids all grab them and take that deep sniff of the mimeograph paper.
Oh, yeah, the purple writing on the thing.
Yeah, and that is a thing of the past.
That's very
The only thing close to that, I think, is when you get your kids those washable markers, and you open them up and take a big snort.
Yeah,
and try not to get the ink onto the bottom of your nose.
That is known as a gateway drug.
Snort a Sharpie. Hey, Kostaki, glad you're doing well. Thanks for the great jokes, as always. And you'll find Kostaki once again at All Pro Lines on the world of the internet. Thanks, Kostaki.
Bye, Kostaki.
Now, do we have any other smells out there that we haven't explored?
No, but we've got
the stench of sports.
A couple of the stink of sports. That's right. President Biden says his wife Jill is like any other Phillies fan, and that she thinks she knows more than anyone else about the Phillies. The First Lady is a Phillies fan. She doesn't know if she'll be in Philadelphia for Game 4 of the World Series or not. Well, why don't you just go? I mean, can't you?
Yeah, go.
Can't you pretty much?
I think
do whatever you want. You're
ticket.
the First
I think
Lady.
the security might really make it difficult for the fans to get in.
Never stopped other vice presidents and stuff from going to games.
I think she should go.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Jilly Jill, as she likes to be called.
Jill Dog.
Jilly.
Jill Doc.
Jill Doc.
There you go.
Professional chef Nick DiGiovanni and Lynn Davis from the popular online account Cooking with Linja.
Never heard of it.
Nope, me either. Have broken 2 Guinness World Records.
What were they?
The titles for the fastest.
We're all excited over here.
Hey, look, if you approach this with
what?
a total lack of interest, it makes it difficult for Chick to move forward.
No, you're exactly right. The titles for the fastest time to fillet a 10-pound fish.
Yeah.
And the widest sushi roll.
Huh. Oh, boy.
Widest.
Mm-hmm.
Widest.
Have you seen a picture of that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Doesn't even look like sushi.
No. It's, what is it, like 6 feet wide or something?
Nick and Lynn.
Oh, wide, not white.
Yeah.
It was the whitest sushi roll. Smothered in mayonnaise and served in Old Navy.
No, you didn't.
I see.
And you didn't want to do this story.
Nick and Lynn, together with 6 helpers who go unnamed, egomaniacs, created a massive sushi roll that measured 7 feet and 1 inch in diameter.
Yeah, that's not a sushi roll. This is totally bogus. This is a riceberg. It's just a giant pile. You saw it, Ace. It's ridiculous.
Looks like a bowl with salmon in it.
Yeah, it's just this giant bowl of rice and Sam. It's ridiculous.
You know, you're asking Ace to help. You realize
Ace
that.
and I are both fans of sushi.
For the second record, Nick hacked away at a 10-pound salmon in just 1 minute, 0.29 seconds, taking the title away from Gordon Ramsay.
If you were going to pick up that 6-foot wide sushi roll, you'd have to use stilts as your chopsticks. And although I do love stilts, that would be ridiculous.
One more world record coming up.
Okay, and coming up, I understand we're going to get a call from a very special guest.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Mr. Dick Hitswater.
All right. We'll find out who he's sitting in for.
And we'll have more. Please send us your favorite smells. There's so many good ones out there we're not getting. Okay.
We don't mean ship them to us in a jar. We mean email us what you're doing.
Have you ever done that? Fart in a jar and send it to somebody?
No, you've never done that.
Yeah.
Would that maintain its... odoriferous nature.
Guys.
We're airtight.
Okay. Right now, I want to
Unscrew
talk
it.
to you.
Oh, my God.
We talk about a lot of surveys. Here's an interesting stat for you. 52% of men over 40 experience some form of what we politely call ED, erectile dysfunction. 52%. Roman is the digital health clinic for men. We've been talking about Roman for a long time on this show, and we get love letters about Roman and their great service. Roman right now, by the way, has something new. FDA-approved medications for as little as $4 a dose in the realm of ED. And at Roman, there are no waiting rooms. There's no hassle. Grab your phone, grab your laptop, whatever, straightforward. It's a convenient, what we like to call a digital experience. What I'm talking about is grabbing your laptop or your cell phone and get that free online visit with our friends at Roman. You will be hooked up with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional, and they'll work with you to see if there is indeed a treatment plan that is going to be effective and appropriate for your situation. If the medication is appropriate, Roman sends it right to your door with their famous free 2-day shipping. And it comes, of course, in a discreet package. And right now, Roman has a special offer. This is something brand new for Bob and Tom Show listeners. So I'm going to give you something you have to remember that we haven't talked about before. First of all, we're going to knock 20% off your first order. You go to ro.co/BT show. ro-co/BT show. So it's like ro.co/BT show. So it's sort of a short poem in the tradition of Be Kind Rewind, Josh. It makes those haikus look verbose. It's just ro.co/BT show. 20% off. Once again, ro.co/BT show. 20% off. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you from our friends at Roman. More information is always available at getroman.com. Coming up, what's your favorite smell? Hey, baby, what's your favorite smell? Christy, what's your favorite smell? I knew it. And then I knew it. All right. Oh, yeah. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to Bob.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Ah, Joshua, you have to have proper support.
Huh.
Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Oh. Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Dried fruitcake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, when is that, a Skittle?
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Thanks so much for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. My name is Mark Allison. You can see the Bob and Tom Show on our YouTube channel anytime. Even right now, just go to YouTube and search the Bob and Tom Show. Bring! there it is. And you can watch in real time. There's Tom Griswold, Chick McGee, Christy Lee at the news desk. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can watch while you listen while you watch. We don't get judgy around here. Well, sometimes we do. At any rate, if you'd like to continue to just listen to the show, keep it here all morning long on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Taylor Swift has the #1 song in the country. And number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swift is the first act in the 64-year history of the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart to take the top 10 spots. All 10 songs are from her Midnights album. Anti-Hero is #1. Drake had the previous record. He held 9 of the top 10 for a week in September 2021. And Vince Gill, Don McLean, Vince Gill, Don McLean, Ray Stevens, and Marty Stewart and his band, His Fabulous Superlatives, are going to be inducted into the Musicians Hall of Fame. Phil Vassar will host the induction ceremony. It's set for November 22nd at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin, the Reverend Jimmy Swaggart, will be one of the officiants at his funeral. Lewis's family has announced public viewings with limited availability will be held Thursday in Lewis's hometown of Hernando, Mississippi, Saturday in his birthplace of Faraday, Louisiana. The funeral service with very limited availability will pick up. The funeral service will be held Saturday in Faraday. It will be live streamed on Lewis's Facebook page. The burial service will be private, but a celebration of life will be held Saturday afternoon in Faraday, Louisiana. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Good morning, sunshine. To the max, there's baloney in our side.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
We have a guy that is, I mentioned earlier, internationally famous for a little something. It's the only talk show devoted to the artistry of the bass guitar. It's a little thing we like to call Bass Talk. Wow. It's the Bass Talk Show with Mark Christopher Roman on the bass.
Yes.
Marcus, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Well, this bass player, he was having trouble finding a gig.
Mm-hmm. What a surprise.
Yeah. So he decides to take a part-time job in a funeral home.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So he's working with a funeral director, and they're late one night, and a local guy named Stanley Smith had just died. And he's there on the table in front of him, and they're just amazed at this guy's certain body part.
Oh.
It's incredible. It's astounding, actually. It's bigger than any porno stars you've ever seen.
Wow.
So between the two of them, they decide this has to be saved for posterity. So they remove the body part. And they, well, who would know, right?
Right.
So they remove it and they stick it in this great big glass jar with formaldehyde. Well, the bass player decides he's going to take it home and show his wife. So he takes it home and he sets it on the table. He says, honey, come in here. You got to see this thing that I just brought back from the funeral home.
Yeah.
So she comes in and she takes one look at the jar and she goes, oh, my gosh. Stanley Smith is dead?
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see why people flock to the airwaves to hear the fabulous show. Bass Talk.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question, why do you need Bob and Tom 24/7?
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Some details coming up. Thank you, Christy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Josh Arnold with wacky asides. Yeah! There's Ace Cosby. He has
What am I doing?
Roofies galore. There's Willie Griswold.
That wasn't nice.
Very unpleasant.
Nice at all. Very unpleasant. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Very excited. We got a special guest coming up in a few minutes. Comedian DJ Dangler.
The Dangler's in the house?
The Dangler is dangling.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we'll look for
Stupid world record.
Yeah,
Let me shut you up.
I got somewhere I need to be. Okay? That's not true at all. David Rush.
That's great.
Has broken another so-called Fruit Ninja record. Follow me now.
Okay.
Mr. Rush has now broken the Guinness World Record for the most apples sliced in 1 minute on a pogo stick.
This is dangerous.
Is he jumping across a table?
He's
or
on a
are they
hand.
throwing
He's
it?
going hands free in a pogo stick, so he's kind of gripping the shaft with his knees and thighs,
Yeah.
and then he's got this huge sword in his hand. And as Hollywood Hannon heaves the apples, he's got to chop them in half.
I bet the other people of the orchard were mad.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so funny. It looks like he's doing it in the cul-de-sac he lives in, I think.
Jonathan Hollywood Hannon throwing apples left and right. David hopped on a pogo stick and sliced through a total of 56 apples to beat the previous record of 39.
I mean, this could have ended in death.
In 1 minute, how?
And we're not that lucky.
He could have slipped. He's got a giant sword in his hand.
Could have broken his ankle.
He could have. No, he could have sliced his. He could have opened up his. What does Donnie call it? His carotid artery?
Yeah.
Karate artery?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but you're
karate
saying
artery.
that he could have done these things as if he was going to save a baby or something. That these bad things could have happened for something. He was just breaking a record.
I will tell you this.
He could have baked an apple pie and given it to a homeless shelter.
I'm sure he does very nice things for
Well,
people.
we picked up all the apples.
He's promoting.
They picked up all the apples out of the
very,
street.
very important stems.
Rinsed them off.
Damn education is the new math. It's no good.
I will say this. If you look at the video of David doing this, I don't care how cool you are. If you're wearing a GoPro on your head, it just takes away that that element of. You can see like Zac Efron on a pogo stick with a. Maybe the GoPro makes you look like a dork.
Speaking of turnoffs in the bedroom.
Yeah, GoPro.
Yeah, wearing the headgear. Although something I know it's happened. You know, somewhere out there is someone wearing a GoPro. Strap this on, baby. I want to see myself when I. That is just so sad. Okay, let's move forward here. But could you get that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
And this is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for Destiny Hyman. And this is Some Other News. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I must report it was pretty disappointing Halloween at my house last night. As per usual, I purchased 15 huge bags of candy, but we never have that many kids show up to trick-or-treat.
Oh.
For instance, last year we had only 5 trick-or-treaters. 2 were dressed as Spider-Man. 3 came as hobos. And I'm pretty sure the 3 hobos were actual hobos. It's hard for a 10-year-old to grow that much facial scruff and score a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. And 15 bags of candy is sure a lot of candy. The last time we went through that much candy at Halloween was when my sister-in-law quit her Chocoholics Anonymous group.
Oh, really?
She could really put away the candy. I'll tell you, a rough crowd. She was like one baby Ruth away from a full-scale intervention and a forklift to get her to the dinner table. Yeah, rough. Her husband told me that he found his iPhone in the folds of her ass fat.
Big
I'll
guy.
tell you, it's a big girl. Anywho, last night I just sat around, waited for the kids to show up. It was actually kind of lonely.
Oh.
I think there were only like 6 trick-or-treaters the whole night, and none of them seemed very committed. One kid wasn't even in a costume. When I asked what he was, he told me he was a werewolf 2 days before a full moon.
I like that.
Yes.
Actually.
Good costume.
You know, I don't get kids today. When I was a kid, we ran from house to house as fast as we could. We ended up with grocery bags filled to the top with candy.
Yep.
Well, I remember one year a friend of mine was in such a hurry, he jumped off a porch and broke his leg.
Oh, my.
Yeah, he didn't stop trick-or-treating, though. He just wrapped his leg in tape and limped everywhere and told people he was the mummy.
Sure.
Yeah, right. So in conclusion, I just sat on my porch with my dog.
Oh.
By the way, dog lovers, take it from me. If you're thinking about putting false eyelashes on a golden retriever, it's not easy. Plus, you don't feel any less lonely. and the trick-or-treaters give you strange looks.
Sure.
And by the
Oh, I
way,
thought he
off
didn't.
topic, my brother-in-law told me how to make peanut butter even better.
Oh, how?
You smear it on a horny stripper. And finally, this word of advice to anyone attending my priapism support group. That group hug at the end of the meeting is really, really creepy. Well, this has been Dick Hitzwater, sitting in for Destiny Hyman, and this has been Some Other News.
Thank you, Dick. Very good. Priapism. I didn't know there was a priapism support group.
You don't need any support. You got all the support you need.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that sports?
Yeah, that's sports.
Thank you very much. That was almost a 3-hour sports cast.
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. We'll be right back with news.
We got comedian DJ Dangler ready to join us, and we've got people are sending in their favorite smells. I'm loving this.
Oh, yeah. Sniff, sniff.
As a boy, my grandfather would send me his old cherry pipe tobacco pouches.
Yes.
I would stick my little people and other toys in the pouches so they would have that smell.
Oh, the Fisher-Price little people?
Yeah, sometimes I would just open the pouches.
Those are like little body bags
He
for
meant
little Fisher's
actual
people.
little people.
Isn't that sweet? Isn't that a nice story? Are you somehow fouling this?
No,
I did.
Yeah. Josh.
I wasn't fouling it at all.
Sounds like you fouled it.
I fouled it.
Okay.
Foul.
Coming up, any news over there?
Nope.
Yeah, we have a lot of news we haven't gotten to. We have cockroaches in a Detroit suburb canceling trick-or-treating.
The cockroaches decided not to trick-or-treat.
Tunnel for Terror. We have Disney's Shanghai Resort closed unless you're stuck there. Then you get to ride a lot of rides because you're not leaving unless you have a
Hilarious.
COVID negative test.
Oh.
And then the worst story of the day.
Are you going to do that one?
It's a horrific video. Do not look it up. We have a dog in Mexico caught with a head. Human head.
Caught with a head?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Talk about the worst game of fetch ever.
Yeah.
We'll find out what that's all about. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
Are you a computer geek?
No. I see. I didn't grow up with computers. That's why children have the advantage. They slip out the womb. They're born with a password.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you look at the ultrasound, you see the sex of the child whose internet provider is going to be.
So you're an email guy then?
Oh, no. Well, I check my email. I never get real emails. They're all junk. I got a junk box, and the junk box is like, look, we don't even have time to sort out this stuff. And it's all burn DVDs, lose weight, consolidate debt, and then be like, young teen sluts, whores, triple X. Thousands of it. And then I got a weird one in the middle that says, do you need a birdhouse? And I actually got that. And I'm like, who's the birdhouse guy? And then every day I get this email. Jim, do you want to enlarge your penis?
Yep.
And how did I get on the small Willy email list? That is the real problem.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God.
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, the holidays are coming up, and these make great stocking stuffers. Our hats, our T-shirts, our hoodies. BobandTomStore.com is where you go. You look around, you see your size, you see what you like. Maybe you've got a Bob and Tom fan in your life that just won't stop talking about the Bob and Tom Show. That's the person you want to get merchandise for at BobandTomStore.com. The Bob and Tom Show hat, adjustable, fits any size head. I'd like to see one on the head of every trucker. That's right. Diesel gas is expensive. Our hats are not. Put a hat on that trucker. BobandTomStore.com. Look in the upper left-hand corner for the new tab to see the latest we have in stock. We're always restocking and getting new merchandise. Our clothing size is small, up to 4XL, even 5XL. And again, if we don't have your size, just check back. We're always restocking. As I said, the employees, beautiful, good-looking, smell great, freshly showered. Find out for yourself at BobandTomStore.com. Rolling through a Tuesday, DJ Dangler on the way. He's a comedian, and he's here to make you laugh. That's coming up soon right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. There were no big treats from the Halloween night Powerball drawing as none of the tickets sold matched all 6 numbers. The lack of a winner means the next drawing Wednesday night will be for a massive $1.2 billion jackpot. The winning numbers drawn Monday, white balls 13, 19, 36, 39, 59. The red Powerball 13 on Halloween. The increased jackpot will be the 4th largest in U.S. history. The biggest prize, a $1.5 billion Powerball jackpot won by 3 ticket holders back in 2016. I was not one of them. Massive lottery jackpots have become more common in recent years as lottery officials have adjusted game rules and ticket prices to pump up the top prizes. Looks like it's working. Meanwhile, billionaire Elon Musk, who doesn't need to win the Powerball, already floating major changes for Twitter as he begins his first week as owner of the social media platform. One proposal would make some users pay if they want to keep the blue check mark on their profile. Twitter historically has used the mark to verify higher profile accounts, including Musk, so that other users know it's really them. Critics have derided the mark as an elite status symbol. Musk has invited a group of tech world friends and investors to help guide the San Francisco-based company's transformation, which is likely to include a shakeup of its staff. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at BobandTom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to BobandTom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Fine.
Guy's down in Florida. He's reading the classified ads, and he sees an ad that says, talking dog, $20. So he goes to the address list on the paper, knocks on the door. Guy answers the door. Guy says, I understand you got a talking dog for $20. And he goes, yep. He goes, can I see him? He goes, yep, he's in the bedroom. So he walks in the bedroom. Dog's laying on the bed, remote in hand, watching TV. Walks in the room. The dog goes, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I can't believe this. You're a talking dog. What are you doing down here in Florida? He goes, well, I started out in New York. I used to teach other dogs how to lead the blind. And then, well, the Gulf War broke out. And so I went over there and I brought medicine to injured soldiers and rescued soldiers. And that was over. I came back to New York, and I was on Broadway for a while. I was in Riverdance. And of course, you had the tragedy with the Twin Towers, so I helped out there and started sniffing for bombs and things like that. And finally, I decided I'd had enough, and I was going to come down here to Florida to retire.
Mm-hmm.
The guy can't believe it. He walks back in the other room, the other guys. He goes, what's the deal? Why are you selling that talking dog for $20? The guy goes, 'cause he's a big liar.
That's a good one.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Oh, yeah.
What a dumb word.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
Hi. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Yes, it's Pat. There's Josh Arnold.
Chicky.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Manning that track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee. And Tom, we have a special guest.
We do indeed. He is comedian DJ Dangler.
There he is.
Deej.
And it is DJ's, in fact, real name. And your brother's real name is Peter Dangler?
Yeah. That's my big brother, Peter Dangler. It's a huge family. I've told you that before. So, like, Peter Dangler's the funniest whole name. But, like, with marriages, we've had Tingley Dangler weddings. We've had the Dangler Limper wedding.
Whoa!
There have been a lot of funny Dangler.
Wow, Tingley Dangler. They didn't hyphenate it, did they?
No, but wouldn't that have been wonderful?
No. Tingley
For
Dangler.
somebody.
Even the dumbest would pick up on that one. Wait a minute. It sounds like he's got the nail. Now, we have to point out something to DJ. That is that Christy, you can't tell, but she's sitting in a special chair. That is the Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition game, news, chair, and desk. And it's available exclusively at Target. We're going to play that game with you in just a few minutes. But first, I should point out that you're going to be hitting the most beautiful state in America, if I'm not mistaken. You'll be at
Michigan?
Marquette, Michigan. Look at that. Good guess, Christy.
How'd I know?
November 5th at the Stand-Up Comedy Festival in Marquette.
Let's call it the Stand-Up Comedy Festival.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be cool. And you've spent a lot of time in the state of Michigan.
I have. Yeah, no, I spend a whole lot of time in Michigan and around that area. I grew up right around there.
Up there in the mitten?
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good.
He drives back and forth up to Michigan every now and then.
It's super useful when you're in these landlocked port states.
Yeah.
Now, we've been discussing smells, DJ, and I want to point out that there's no peculiarity to your scent.
Are you saying are you saying I smell like Michigan?
No.
We're saying you got that.
Now, are you still a smoker?
The Michigan type, I haven't had a cigarette in a while, but no, I'm still
do you smoke the legal marijuana, do you?
Yeah. Well, when you're in Michigan, I smoke all the legal marijuana.
Well, there are many states that...
We've got like the Schrodinger's legal marijuana.
I have a question for both you and for Willie. We've been talking about great smells. There was a special survey done, and we need to augment it because I don't believe the results of that. I think the great smell is like chocolate chip cookies baking.
Fresh cut grass.
That's a great smell.
That was number 10.
People have mentioned opening up a pack of cigarettes and getting that smell.
What about a baby? Nice.
Yeah, baby head.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
babies
Aaron,
smell like
reminded
crap.
me of that.
No, you don't smell their
What
poopy
the hell's
butts.
wrong with you?
You smell the head.
But my question for Willie and for DJ is, when you go to the legal marijuana stores, do the different types of weed have their own? Is there kind of a thing like where a wine person would go, is there like a thing with weed? You take a whiff and...
Yeah, there totally is. Like, there's a whole culture about it, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think it's science. I think people are just impressed by how dreaded up the guy selling its head is. I think it's really that. They're like, this has undertones of Fish and the Doobie Brothers. Okay, all right, sure. Why not?
Yeah, our buddy Christopher wrote in to say, my favorite smell is cannabis and coffee. Wake and bake every morning while I watch y'all on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh.
I have one.
What is that, Ace?
It might sound a little odd, but I really enjoy the smell of a freshly clean bathroom with that light bleach smell.
Oh,
yeah. That's not for me, but I'm glad you like that.
No, I do. I'm with you on that, Ace.
I was going to say, I kind of like the same thing. Like, I heard you guys talking about that. Yeah, no, I like that. Like, not quite antiseptic, but you're like, hey,
hey, this is clean.
Yeah.
I like knowing I can fall asleep anywhere and not get sick.
Good to know. I'll tell you what I don't like, and that is a scented automobile.
I agree.
When I go to the car wash, I don't like that.
You don't get the new car scent?
No, not any car scent. I don't want it
Really?
Get it out of here.
No, do you get...
I get the new car
when
scent.
they say, hey,
I don't get it. No, I don't get it. I have one. I like those little leather
Pine
other
tree
things.
ones?
No, I get a different brand.
No, they're probably $80 a pop.
80, 85.
Yeah.
I
They
treat
smell
myself.
like England.
Well, speaking of
They're
car
financial
washes,
advisors.
That's right.
The turnover must be
No,
magnificent.
I am saving my money to have you two shipped out of the country.
I bring up car washes for a reason. We have a car wash news story this morning.
Yeah, a car wash chain announced nearly 60 locations across the United States transformed Halloween night into Tunnel of Terror haunted car washes.
What a great idea.
Tommy's Express Car Wash said 59 locations in 22 states provided screams alongside wax treatments as the business transformed into the Tunnel of Terror on Halloween night. What's a quick Halloween terror, though? Do they slow it down?
Fun. I would imagine they'd slow it down a little bit. It sounds like fun. My only terror at the car wash is if my tires are going to get ripped up because they took the mirror down and I can't see where I'm going.
Mine's getting stuck. Do you ever get stuck in there and you're like, how long
Who
am I
would be
going
in
to
a
be?
haunted car wash? I'm the ghost of James Dean. Oh, look, it's Princess Di. You see car accident fatalities.
Yeah, she's doing an ad for seatbelts.
Wait a minute. I thought you liked car washes and they're
I
sexy.
do love car washes, but I don't like getting stuck in them. And then they just break down, they just stop.
No, I've never been stuck for more than a couple minutes.
Yeah. I just found out like the best James Dean story.
Really?
I did. I know that sounds weird. So like James Dean is from Fairmont, Indiana.
Right.
Right. And like they make a big deal about it. And people go and leave packs of cigarettes on James Dean's grate. I just found out that like for generations, middle school kids in Fairmont, Indiana have been stealing cigarettes off of James Dean's grave.
Wow.
Got to start somewhere, DJ.
They have to have like the coolest middle school kids in them. They're stealing James Dean's Ghosts cigarettes.
Perfect.
That's so awesome.
And they've
Like,
got to be better than regular cigarettes.
yeah, ghost cigarettes. I don't know what they. I think that's probably what legal pot is.
Oh, that's cool. We're talking to
bad
comedian.
karma.
It's what?
It is bad
karma.
When you're in seventh
way to get
grade,
haunted,
when
yeah.
you're in seventh grade, you're karma proof. Let's hope.
Yeah.
God, let's hope.
Smoking cigarettes in 7th grade. It's just cool.
Hey, you heard it from
canceled
Top
out.
Bell, kids.
It's canceled out,
Smoke in
kids.
7th grade.
It's just about being
You
cool.
want to be cool.
No, it's just about trying to be
What about-
cool. It doesn't work.
What about this one? Did
Yeah.
you smoke your Willie?
When did you
or,
start, Willie?
He smoked in 7th grade?
14, freshman year of high school, I think.
Okay.
Stealing a pack from my brother when he came home from college.
Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. Willie's famous story is we'd been skiing.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in my favorite little cafe in Ski Town and enjoying a cappuccino. And Willie comes around the corner. He's come down from the top of the hill, and he's got something behind his back, and his ass looks like it's on fire. Like I'm not going to notice the Marlboro spewing smoke out of his rear. Remember that?
Hey, Smokey, how you doing? For the next 2 years, he called me Smokey. I hate it.
That was pretty funny. Once again, DJ Dangler, a smoker of the legal weed in the state of Michigan. He'll be at Marquette, Michigan's UP
Yeah, it's all the way up there.
Comedy Festival. It's
Up.
gorgeous, gorgeous
You have to
spot
cross the bridge.
in the U.S. of A. Do you get to cross the Mackinac Bridge?
I will. I'll go up that way. Every now and then, like, you'll go up the other route.
You
which
ever
is-
try this when you go across the bridge?
I was going to tell him
You
something
go the
super
exact
cool.
same speed. It looks like you're floating. You ever do
DJ,
that?
part of the Mackinac Bridge, you're of course going over the Mackinac Straits.
Yeah.
And it's one of those grates, a metal grate.
Yeah.
Metal gray.
And if you open the door to your car and lean out, if you adjust your speed, if you get it at just the right speed, the grate disappears and it looks like you're in a floating car.
It's also a good way to Ted Kennedy yourself right off of the thing.
So you can't smoke those cigarettes and open your car.
Highly illegal, but it's a great payoff.
Oh, this just in from Michigan. Local comedian DJ Dangler still missing.
Dangled himself right off the
Lake
bridge.
Guy named Dangler has to watch out for comical deaths.
You could never hang yourself.
I can get super funny obituaries all the time.
Dangler cut down from tree. He'd ask for the firing squad, but they...
100. I like a firm mattress.
Well,
45. That's what I like. That's what my side is.
who asked you? Once again, it's time to talk about our friends.
Let's talk turkey.
At Sleep Number. All right. That's right. Okay, now the Sleep Number setting on your bed is 100?
100, a firm mattress, and it stays firm.
But if you wanted to adjust it, you could take the remote control, touch the button, and take it down to, what's your level, Christy?
45.
45. And either side of the bed has its own setting.
Yep.
So you could be firm over here, not so firm over here. That's the beauty of the Sleep Number bed. And there's a science to all of this, and Sleep Number has done their homework because they know that sleep is so important, and every great day begins the night before with a great night's sleep. So what are they talking about right now? With something new, the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed. What's new about it is they've just dropped the price. You can now save 40% on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed. Also, special financing in place for a limited time at Sleep Number stores or online at sleepnumber.com/BT Show. By the way, you may have noticed this. Sleep Number is the official sleep and wellness partner of the National Football League. So get some sleep. I know I love my Sleep Number bed, and you'll love yours too. Find out the details at sleepnumber.com/BT Show. By the way, this special arrangement for the special financing is subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments are required. See sleepnumber.com. Get all the details from our friends at Sleep Number. That's sleepnumber.com/BT Show. Coming back with comedian DJ Dangler. We have a flying squirrel in the news. We've got a duck on the loose. And we have probably the most disgusting story of the year involving a severed human head. So, obviously, you don't want to go anywhere. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer. And
is that where you go? Are we eligible?
History. Would you be willing to pay to have a verified blue check on your Twitter feed? Just one idea being floated around by Elon Musk. The billionaire, in his first week at Twitter's helm, says he's considering that, along with other measures to verify celebrities, politicians, and journalists who use the site, and to discourage bots. Already during his time as Twitter chief, Musk has fired the company's board of directors and sent top officials packing. And after all that picking, carving, and scooping, what you have today is a pumpkin that's a day past its prime. But before you go and throw it in the trash along with candy wrappers, there's a way to keep yesterday's jack-o'-lanterns from being tomorrow's landfill waste. If you do gardening, you can dump the pumpkin into a compost pile after removing the seeds and any decorations. And you can also give them to community gardens, farms, or even a zoo. Or if you want to give backyard birds and critters a treat, just leave the pumpkin carcass on your lawn. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I would like Josh to handle the play-by-play. Explain what's happening exactly.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Walking into the studio and sitting down is Jackie Kennedy. Jess Hooker dressed with the pillbox hat.
Okay, there was a worry that the costume wouldn't arrive on time, and Tom said, if it's not here by Halloween, you can always wear it on November 22nd.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
It's the most outrageous video ever because it features real girls. And not just any real girls, but real girls on video going... Woo! Oh, yeah. Just the way you love them. Real girls on video going... Woo! All kinds of real girls on video going... Woo! All across America. Real girls on video going... Woo! Features real girls. And each copy of Real Girls on Video going features a group of loser drunk guys going... That's right. You get Real Girls on Video going and loser drunk guys going. And hey, act now and you'll receive at half price Real Girls on Video going. That's Real Girls on Video going. And the bonus tape, Real Girls on Video going. And the drunk loser guys going. But wait, order now and Frigolol Video will throw in Real Girls on Video going. And that's Real Girls on Video going. Real Girls on Video going. And Real Girls on Video going. And all complete with loser drunk guys going. Order now.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a
Westfield.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. Hey. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
What do you got? Half a song today? What do we get?
Barely. Heard from you at all today.
No, we had the Cola Guard, right?
Oh, that's right.
Great song.
There's Josh Arnold.
You see what they're not telling us, Willie. Oh, we'll finish this off the air. Sorry.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee. And Tom, we have a comedian guest.
We do indeed. He is comedian DJ Dangler. That is his real name. People often say, now you have that Jess Hooker. Is she a hooker? You got that DJ Dangler. Is he a porno star, is he?
Yep.
He's got a disco and porno? No.
Get a lot of people coming.
They email me.
I like this
accent.
guy.
You like that guy?
Yes. I like when Tom does that. You all...
Now, DJ, since we last left you, you were married, and that's over?
Yeah, no, I am no longer married. Have any of you guys ever gotten out of a relationship that was so bad you realize you were wrong about an entire genre of music? Like, does that make like one of those like I didn't hate Lizzo. I've just been mad for 3 years. I should probably go try that super cold ice cream again. That's awesome. Maybe I was totally wrong about everything.
That stuff is good.
Yeah, I don't know. I was in the wrong headspace.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a hair trigger? I'm kind of hesitant to ask stuff around you. I feel like
hair trigger.
Yeah, kind of an angry.
He doesn't seem like that to me.
Thank you. I worry that I give off like an angry vibe.
Yeah.
Like I do. Yeah. No. Like I have that a lot. Like I've got like an angry forehead or what. Like I look mad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Like I try to be friendly, but it doesn't come off naturally. Like my immediate reaction is. The other day I was driving and like I saw a little vanity plate and it said like ELVS LVS.
Okay, Elvis Lives.
Yeah, I was curious. I sped up. I looked at the lady. Now I'm like 100% sure it was Elvis Lives. But for like 90 seconds, I was so concerned about elf slaves. And I was ready to do something about it.
Perfectly valid.
I didn't know what I was going, but there was going to be a change, and I was going to institute it right there.
That actually brings us back to the news. We had a story, I want to say last week, that in the state of Maine, they are starting to collect the old, what do they call them, vanity plates. They're calling them off for
Tom,
certain
is that
people.
the state that would allow certain like swear words and stuff?
Yeah, they retracted the law, and then it went for a while, and it got out of hand. So they brought it back.
Okay.
Yeah, they had to go, nope, you're not going to do that anymore.
Their logic, the legal logic was, I think if I'm getting this right, the plates are technically the property of the state.
I see.
So the free speech issues are not an issue.
Gotcha.
And then I believe it was the governor or someone said, or the Secretary of State, whatever, said, look, if you want a bumper sticker, get one. You're more than happy. We're more than happy to have you do that, but you can't have your license plate with a word that they find offensive. And then, of course, they have to have a committee.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
You got to sit around going, okay, is this elf slaves or is this Elvis slaves? But that leads us to the state of Maine and this interesting story, Christy, about the duck.
Oh, God.
How big is it's a giant duck. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Giant inflatable duck.
Oh.
It was in the news.
Broken free of its moorings in a harbor in the state of Maine. Remember this duck?
Okay, yeah.
It went missing.
Wreaking havoc.
Yes. Yeah.
It just showed up.
Headlines last year when it mysteriously appeared and then disappeared from Belfast Harbor. News Center Maine reports that the duck, nicknamed Joy, reappeared this year bearing the message Greater Joy, but it recently has broken free from its moorings amid heavy winds. An official from the Belfast Harbor office told the station that Greater Joy has not yet been captured. Who the duck belongs to, where it came from, all remain a mystery.
It's in Maine, which makes me think, is this the beginning of a Stephen King novel? Is this a floating Trojan horse?
Sometimes ducks are better.
It's creepy. Well, this huge boat-sized duck just shows up in this harbor.
It's cute.
I think it looks like a discount Power Ranger. That's my theory. Is there are like 4 or 5 of these that are going to pull together, and it's going to be adorable.
You know, it does remind me of the old Batman series. That would be like a duck would be the Riddler or the Joker.
Like a penguin.
Trojan horse.
It'd be full of poison gas.
It would let you know something was coming by about head level, and we were all supposed to duck. And then it would be the Riddler. It'd be great.
Oh, look, it's such a cute little...
In that really fake way they would do it on Batman.
And there'd be like green gas all the time.
Yes.
And they'd get out their little gas mask.
Yes.
Be a sound effect that said choke.
Has there been a show since then that is that sort of camp?
Is that wonderful? No, I don't think so either.
God, I love that show.
Such an odd
Batman. You didn't like Batman.
No, it was such an odd twist on. They didn't try to do the way the Superman TV show with.
Well, they had a sense of humor about it.
George Reeves.
They tried to do it, straight.
You've got to love it that the Joker never had time to like shave his mustache.
No.
He just put makeup on. That's a level of commitment.
I guess he refused. Cesar Romero refused to shave his mustache.
So he would only take the gig if he could keep the mustache. Just put white makeup. I mean,
it's crazy.
But you go big picture on that show. You go, okay, who said let's make this super camp and weird, and they pulled it off.
Yep.
But you're exactly correct when you talk about that duck suddenly emitting in Gotham City. Everyone loved the duck. Then at the duck parade, oh my gosh, there's a green gas coming out of the duck.
And what of our dynamic duo?
The
bubbling dodo.
That's not scary.
I've got a correction to make. Mr. DJ Dangler will be at the stand-up comedy festival, the UP Comedy Festival in Marquette, Michigan this weekend. You're on stage Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night. That's me.
Okay, very good. That'll be fun. A lot of friends of the show will be part of that great comedy festival in beautiful Marquette, Michigan. I'll also remind everybody real quick, we've got the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition up and running. You've got to get your entries in prior to the Thursday night game. We actually need them by 8 o'clock Eastern time Thursday evening. So make your picks now. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. Our winner every week gets a Big Green Egg Mini Max, and they get the right to challenge Mr. Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week.
Bring it.
You do not have to have knowledge of football or of the scores of the game. Just pick the winners. It's
Ain't
easy.
stopping me none.
bobandtom.com/contest. Back to Christy Lee at the news desk.
Inflatable ducks, that's not scary. What's scary is when you see a dog running through the streets with a human head in its mouth.
No.
That's scary. This happened in Mexico. Law enforcement officials said the head and the other body parts had been left in an automatic teller booth in the town of Monte Escobedo. The human remains were left with a message referencing a drug cartel. Yeah.
Man.
Officials in the state of Zacatecas confirmed the incident and said the police eventually managed to wrestle the head away from the dog.
How'd you like to have that job, man?
That is a rough day.
Rough day.
A rough day. They had trouble catching the dog because he had a head start.
Oh, it's so disgusting. Do not look that video up.
Where is it? Zacatecas?
Zacatecas.
Well, the dog just thinks it's a huge tennis ball, so don't blame the dog.
No,
I'm
the
not
dog
blaming the
knows
dog.
it's some sort of organic material.
It's got a smell, Tom. Yeah.
That's rough.
Oh, this smells
I
like
don't
my
mean it to
dad's head.
Brutal.
Yeah, a little rough. Sorry.
Trick-or-treating was off limits in
Hold
one
on, I got something for you.
Oh,
Bring that guitar up.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah. Take it down to Mexico here.
Oh, down Mexico way?
Down Mexico way.
Yeah.
Well, I think that dog just took a head. Yes, I think he ran away with that head. What do we do? That's not to chew. No, we need it to bury, for coffin to carry. That's Hector, he pissed off the cartel. Running after that head, turning blue. Dog's got a head, he will chew. Give us back that head. Thank you very much. You can go back to the news now.
Oh, thank you.
And who was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Singing for the country.
Right. Oh, for some reason, we're not allowed to say that character's name, but the accent is still doable. Okay. That was the, it was the name that was bothering people.
Did they say what kind of dog it was?
No.
No, because like if it was a Chihuahua, then this is definitely drug related. Right? Like, if it's a Chihuahua with a human head, he's got to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Strong.
Yeah. Like keyed up, gassed up Chihuahua.
Wow.
Trick-or-treating was off limits in one suburban Detroit neighborhood because there's nothing sweet about bringing home a cockroach. This was in Wyandotte. A cockroach infestation was confirmed at a vacant home after a tip from a trash hauler. The pests have now been moving to other homes. Sidewalks were closed Monday night on a portion of the street. City engineer Greg Mayhew said the Halloween ban will prevent further roach migration. Officials don't want the bugs hitching a ride, of course, and moving on to other houses outside the area.
It's awful. Pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Must be a pretty crummy neighborhood.
Yeah. The good
Oh,
news
it's
is
just
the
one
fires
house.
will get them.
That will be good.
The fires will get them. I see. Okay.
Shanghai's Disney Resort suspended operations abruptly and trapped all its visitors inside to comply with China's COVID-19 measures. The park prevented people from entering or exiting, and that all visitors inside the site would need to await results of their COVID tests before they were allowed
Only
to
they've
leave.
done that with the airports when they first released this purposely from the lab. I'm right on all of that.
Citing social media posts, CNN reported the
Here
park
we go again.
Josh, they're just trying to get new ghosts for the haunted mansion. They died right here.
They continued to operate rides for visitors, though, that were stuck during the closure. So, yeah, it's... They have a zero policy there.
Yeah.
Zero.
Sure do. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
An accident.
How about that?
No malice.
I
really?
guarantee. No, the proof is becoming more and more clear.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
They can't figure out who started it. Sleepy, sneezy, dopey, or grumpy. One of them apparently is a carrier.
And good for you, Disney.
Can you mention quarantining in the teacups?
No. Get dizzy.
Look, I'm going to throw up at some point.
Right. And several.
But I don't know if you heard about this. So Mickey Mouse, even with those big ears, he couldn't see, hear, taste, see.
Oh.
Poor thing.
Yeah, that is rough.
The COVID symptoms.
Several people injured at a Missouri amusement park after a train ride derailed.
Oh, no.
The Silver Dollar City theme park said 6 guests and 1 employee were transported by ambulance to get medical treatment following the accident.
Yikes.
Gary Eldridge, who was riding the Frisco Silver Dollar Line steam train,
That's right.
told CNN that the car in front of him acted like it hit a bump and started shaking real bad. It derailed and took the cars in front of it with it.
Yikes.
I love Silver Dollar City. It's in Branson.
Is it?
It's a good time.
No determination has been made about the cause of the derailment at this time. The Frisco Silver Dollar Line steam train brings guests on a scenic 20-minute ride through the countryside.
Oh, yeah.
Which is interrupted by a theatrical
beautiful Missouri hills.
stick up by a band of train robbers.
What now? Wait, whoa.
Yeah, it's interrupted by a theatrical stick up of
It's
train
real
robbers.
fun.
So
Yeah,
you're on the
like they
train.
do-
It was a fake.
Like they used to do in the Great Movie Ride. Yeah.
Did they give all the victims, did they give them some complimentary opium?
Opium?
Yeah, like the drinkable morphine.
Just smells of laudanum here. Yes, that's right.
There we go.
So the old-timey engineering failed them. Oh.
Yeah.
They have a roller coaster called Fire in the Hole, Tom.
Do they really?
Yes, and right before the big hill at the end, that you hear "Fire in the Hole," and you go down. Excitement!
Wow. That's something.
Sounds like
I'll take it.
Oh, I'd love to go.
Now,
And just have my arms folded the whole
So, Josh, I've never been there, so I'm just guessing.
Yes.
Is this a live action thing with actors?
Yes.
So that would have been a great summer job for you.
Yeah, it would have been fun. Yeah.
Dude, that would have probably right this way. You had experience. You were a Foghorn Leghorn of Six Flags.
That's right, and I was the A Foghorn Leghorn.
Yes.
I was in the show. I wasn't just one of the losers who walked around the park.
Oh, of course
I was
not.
actually in the show.
You were a first chair Foghorn Leghorn? My goodness.
That's right.
That would be fun, though, being in that cowboy thing.
Yeah, it is fun.
You just sit there like every 15 minutes. You got
Yeah.
All right, put the mask back on.
Okay,
Here they
switch
go.
ads. I'll be Black Bart.
I worked like 2 weekends at Cedar Point, like guessing people's age and weight. And birth,
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, like they did that, and like they tell you to like be friendly, but I was not. Like it was one of those, like I didn't want to be there. I was there for a fundraiser. So like they were like, so just be friendly. We don't care how many little stuffed frogs you give away. But I was like, no, that's 185. She's a full 185. Yeah, like it was one of those. No, that girl's 48, and it's a hard 48. Yeah, people were not happy about
So you were
it.
obviously fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, replaced. Replaced.
That's a nice way to put it.
Do we have time to play a quick game with DJ?
Oh yeah, let's try
You want
it.
me to guess your weight? I'll do it, but I'm not going to be friendly.
No, the game is Poetry for Neanderthals, and that's the name of the chair that Christy is sitting in. This is the Not Safe for Work edition. This is a new game, and Josh, I think Josh and Ace are the kings of this game, actually. And it's from the people who brought you Exploding Kittens.
I love that.
And it's for the adults. The idea of this is you have your delicious Thanksgiving dinner, then get out the game, and you can only use single-syllable words in the clues.
Yes.
And the answer will be in 2 parts. Is that correct?
That's correct. So you're going to get the first part, the one word of the 2-word answer, and then we'll go for the full answer.
Okay.
I think Neanderthal poet is kind of the look that I've got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Neanderthal poet.
Very fitting. Sash, blinds,
silk.
Use to hide the sun.
What?
From
Shade.
yes,
Curtain.
yes.
Shower curtain.
Meat curtains.
Yes, meat curtains is the
Wow.
Delightfully gross.
Hat.
very good.
That's the game. I was playing the game.
Yeah.
Very good, Pat.
Okay.
He's a natural.
Once again, we are playing the game Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition, available exclusively at Target.
Son of King and Queen.
Prince.
Yes.
Prince Albert.
Yes, Prince Albert. Yes.
That's 2 today. I had 4 yesterday. No one recognized.
Prince Albert? That's got to be miserable.
Yes,
Wow.
Prince Albert.
Okay.
Minnie.
Mouse.
Skirt.
Bailey.
Shot.
Minnie?
Pearl.
Yes.
Pearl
Yes.
necklace.
Pearl necklace.
Yes, pearl necklace.
Oh, let's see. We're getting too good.
Okay.
Oh, now we got to take a break. When we come
professionals.
back, we'll try to get another one of these in. DJ Dangler, by the way, at the UP Stand Up UP Comedy Festival in Marquette, Michigan, coming up this Friday. You'll be on stage. It's a weekend event. Should be very good. Chick McGee is going to leave this beautiful studio and head to his house, where he will be safe and secure thanks to our friends at Simply Safe. If you don't believe us, check the reviews. Simply Safe has tens of thousands of positive reviews on the internet. Tell me more, Chick McGee.
Lock it down. I'll have that compound all safe and secure in, give or take, a half hour. And Simply Safe, as Tom mentioned, was named the best home security of 2022 by a little outfit called U.S. News and World Report. Your safety is the only thing that matters at Simply Safe. Blankets your home in protection with advanced sensors for every room, window, and door. HD security cameras for inside and out, even hazard sensors, instantly detecting fires and floods and other threats that come from inside your home. Monitoring experts use proprietary advanced response technology to visually confirm when a break-in is real, so you can get the highest priority police dispatch. And 24/7 professional monitoring costs under $1 a day. Don't miss this chance to save big when you protect your home with the best. Get 40% off your order when you visit simplysafetom.com today. That's 40% off. You design it yourself, and then you do it yourself with Simply Safe. Customize the perfect system for your home in just a few minutes and install it in even less time. Go to simplysafetom.com, 40% off. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. When we come back, a little bit of DJ Dangler.
And I apologize. I broke the rules, didn't I? I used Bailey and Minnie. Those are 2 syllables.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sure did.
Sorry.
Well, Pat still triumphed. When we come back, a little bit of history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel. Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
And I'm not stupid. I know there's more to life than just sex. It's just none of those other things feel as good as sex. I mean, I love cookies.
Oh, yeah.
But if I do not have access to cookies, I will not rent a movie and watch 2 other people eat cookies.
Perfect stranger. Eating cookies. No.
Nothing.
No.
How do you not think about sex? Everything on TV, sex, you know, all the commercials, very beautiful women in all the commercials now. Doesn't even matter what the product is. It's just very sexual. And then you finally have sex, and it's kind of disappointing. Where's my Sprite, my new car? That's why I think women should have shelves next to their bed filled with prizes, depending on how well you did. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Like they do at the carnival.
Sure.
They have something to shoot for, you know.
Are you going to take anything on that?
Right. I'm going to go for the Van Halen mirror tonight.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Donnie Baker on the road this weekend at the Comedy Caravan in Louisville, Kentucky. Beautiful city, great comedy club, and Donnie will be there Friday night, November 4th, and Saturday night, November 5th. The following weekend, you'll find Donnie Baker at the Funny Bone in Liberty, Ohio, Butler County, apparently. That's where Josh Arnold just recorded his live album a few weeks ago. That's Friday, November 11th. Saturday, November 12th, DonnieBaker.com for tickets and information as we roll through this Tuesday. It's November 1st. Rabbit. We learn a lot on the show each and every day. Today, no exception. We'll be back to find out what it was we learned on the show, and we'll learn a little history with Professor Thomas B. Griswold. That's all coming up next right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Nick Chubb rushed for 2 scores. Myles Garrett and Cleveland's defense frustrated and sacked Joe Burrow. The Browns beat the Bengals 32-13 in Cleveland last night, keeping the Bengals star quarterback winless against Cleveland. Game 3 of the World Series between the Phillies and Houston Astros postponed until tonight because of rain. Series tied at a game apiece. Lance McCullers going for the Astros and Ranger Suarez on the bump for the Phillies. NBA winners last night: Philadelphia, Sacramento, Toronto, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Utah, and the Clippers. National Hockey League, your winners in regulation: Buffalo and the Kings. And Carolina wins in a shootout, beating the Capitals. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, this is Tom. Coming up Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll feature music from our Halloween collection.
And while I don't say trick or treat, the spirit of those words is clear. When I say now fill this bag, or I'll cap your ass right here. It's Halloween all year.
That's Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are 2 of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
And now, from the Amish Brewing Company, Buttermilk Ice Light.
Ringer!
Nice toss, Graber.
Thank you, my friends. Women of the Old Testament.
Okay. Ruth or Mary Magdalene?
Ruth. Okay, how about this? Ruth or Eve? Eve.
Buttermilk Ice Light from the Amish Brewing Company. The hand-churned buttermilk is frozen, the curds removed, put in the back of a buggy and driven around town until thawed, then returned to the farm and slowly filtered through a hand-sewn patchwork quilt, then refrozen to create the unique taste of Buttermilk Ice Light.
Okay. Plain black floor-length dress or red lacy see-through teddy? Plain black floor-length dress.
When you say buttermilk, you've said it all.
99 glasses of buttermilk on the wall.
Hold it. Fritz, Fritz, move over. Let me drive the buggy. It's okay, Graber. I took his reins away when he wasn't looking. You're a good friend, Yoder.
The Amish Brewing Company would like to remind you, if thou hast had too much to drink, thou shalt not drive. Amish Brewing Company, Napanee, Indiana.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Now, Lowell, are you a single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works. Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Well, Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer. And that,
oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
that's a heavy job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer.
Never the corpse. Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and
a great night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Check.
There's
Chickalodion.
Pat Godwin in the performance
Did you
room.
enjoy Chickalodion?
I did. Very much so. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's
Chickalodion.
Here's Tom Griswold, and
we have
a special guest.
Pack of chicklets.
Okay. He is DJ Dangler. You want to try it with DJ?
DJ Dangler.
Yeah, Chick nailed it.
There you go.
What is it again?
That was the old Nickelodeon theme. Nickelodeon.
So it's
when you're watching like Hey Dude or Clarissa Explains It All.
Okay.
Learning about your body.
Our guest is DJ Dangler on his way to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, Marquette to be precise, where on Friday night evening he will be on stage as part of the Stand Up, spelled capital U, capital P, Stand Up like the UP Comedy Festival in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. That should be a great night. Thank you very much, DJ, for hanging out with us. And thanks for playing our game, because Christy is sitting at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition.
Boy, isn't it?
Available exclusively at Walmart. Yeah, some of these I can't even...
No.
At Target.
What did I say?
Don't ask.
Let's play.
I'm not going to say it again.
Sorry. I'm trying to do two things at once.
Let's play a real fast one if we can, because I don't know what this means.
Okay, it's available exclusively at Target. Sorry.
No, you're good, Tom. Thank you very much. Gun show. Guns make this sound.
Bang.
Bang. Times 3.
Gang bang.
Triple.
Bang,
Triple
bang,
bang.
bang.
Yes.
Bang,
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
What does that mean?
Shrimp?
No.
That means bang, bang,
I love
shrimp.
the bang, bang, chicken and shrimp. But
I don't know what that means.
I thought maybe one of our younger people.
I don't know. I like it, though, that this game kind of sounds like caveman graffiti.
Yes.
Like it's like what caveman would have scratched on bathroom cave walls.
For good time call.
Here's one I don't get.
Okay.
I'll try it. Head, cow. I'm sorry.
Skull.
Head, bull, pointy.
Horn.
Horny.
Horny.
Horny toad.
Goatweed.
Bars.
Jail horny.
Horny bar.
Horny jail.
Horny jail. Oh,
What
you
is
got
horny
it, Pat.
jail?
What is horny jail? Is that some sex move I don't know about?
Something we all get when we spend some time in the joint.
She put me in horny jail.
I've never heard that.
I bet you're right, Chip.
I have never heard that term
yes.
in my life.
Horny jail is. Oh, gee.
You almost read it.
Is it worse than
Is
I
it
thought?
bad?
No, it's just there's a one word in here that would have ruined my life.
Oh, okay.
Horny jail is a place where horny guys go because they are being too horny.
Oh. Okay.
Like a timeout for your wiener. You got to put one of those little cones. Little dunce cap. Oh, man.
Christy is now reading the bad word.
So, yeah, it's a jail for horny people. How about that?
Okay. Well, and that's, once again, Poetry for Neanderthals. Not
is
safe
the
for work
worst
edition,
jail
available
to go to.
exclusively at Target. Okay, got that.
Time now for Today in History.
Oh.
November 1. The month is new.
1512.
Okay.
The Sistine Chapel opened up for public viewing.
Mr. Paul Lind.
Yes. Go ahead, ask me.
Yes, I'm trying to remember exactly how to ask you
Where
this.
is the Sistine Chapel
Where is
located?
the Sistine Chapel located?
Right next to the 15th.
Thank you, Mr. Paul Lind.
There it is.
1604, Shakespeare's Othello first presented.
For he's a jolly Othello, for he's a jolly Othello.
And it would take about 700 years before they realized maybe we can do it without the makeup.
Yeah.
There's not pictures. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then 1611 I guess Shakespeare loved the 1st of November. The Tempest was first presented. Excuse me.
Prevented.
What?
High school kids rejoiced.
The Tempest. The Tempest, of course, is the true play about the part-time employee who
stayed at the job the longest.
Yeah, he was the most.
He was the
most
Tempest.
That's pretty funny.
In 1959, the Cleveland Browns running back Jim Brown.
Your favorite player.
Oh, number 32. 5 touchdowns in a 38-31 win over the then Baltimore Colts.
Oh, yeah.
Al Bundy had 4 touchdowns in one game. I don't know if you guys
He did?
At
I did not know that.
I did not know that. Let's see. This is interesting. In 1988, the Staten Island Ferry got payphones.
Payphones?
Is that about the name Staten Island Ferry? That makes you chuckle, does it?
No, the idea of a payphone is so antiquated. makes me laugh.
In 1995, the Chicago Bulls retired Michael Jordan's number in a 2-hour ceremony. Sorry, I would have checked out.
You would not have
raise
done
the
that.
jersey. I got things to do.
Boy, oh boy.
And that's enough for today. What do you got over there?
Well, today on the show, we learned that rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. We say that on the first day of every month to keep away evil spirits. It has not worked yet. We keep trying. Tom's daughter, Willie's sister Hart, cried on Halloween because there was no candy bar buffet.
Well, there was supposed to be, and the people were busy doing something else.
Yeah,
No candy bar.
very.
We got plenty of candy, though. She did.
A listener named Jenna has a pet chicken, and she named it after me.
Named it Chick McGee, I saw. Not just Chick.
Yeah.
Chick McGee.
Chick McGee. Christy's dogs hide under her bed when she's getting it on with her lover.
That's good enough.
Boy, that sounds terrible when you read it back, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does.
Wow.
Without any context, it sounds like, how'd that ever come up?
And don't forget, Pat Godwin always says, "Here comes my choo-choo penis."
To the delight of women everywhere.
Boy, out of context, that sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, that sounds even worse. Yeah. Especially when it's engage.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be discussing your favorite smells tomorrow, and also your big turnoffs in the bedroom, please. Thank you very much, DJ Dangler. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's